that the mere mention of their name inspires reverence, caution, and maybe even fear. Of course, I'm talking about the four horsemen.
Yo, what is good? What is good? What is good? How is everybody doing, man? How is everybody doing? We already got Hammer in the house. Of course, you already know the man's name is what? Hammer's house. Simple as that, man. Graphk is pulling up. Wasted will be here just a little bit late, but we will have the four horsemen in the building. Shout out to everybody who is already here, man. We got Freddie, we got Swin, we got Digital Prez, my guy. Vinny, Luis was popping, Rage, Raider 7, Kenny Mac, Robert. Who else? Blue King, Renato was good, Bad. Everybody's in the building right now. Shout out to everybody's already in here. Mike fucking Glenn is in here. Wow. Okay. Freddie, let's see who else. Brent, Boss was good. Kenny was popping. Dave, Raider John. Man, everybody's in the building right now. Every single person is in the building. Like I said, Graphk pulling up right now. Wasted on the way. Wasted is on the freaking way. Shout out to Stumbling Upward, man. He says notification, gang. There you go, man. Shout out to Hammer in the building. How you feeling, brother?
What's good, brother?
Shoo. I mean, listen, man. We had to bring this right here, man. We had to bring back. Everybody was asking for it, right? You was getting tweets. Wasted was getting tweets. So we had to bring it, man. We had to bring it. Like I said, Graphk pulling up right now. Wasted will be just a little bit late. Just a little bit late. Or actually, I really don't know how late the motherfucker's gonna be, but he's gonna be here. He's gonna be here. But yes, shout out to everybody. Me and Hammer, we warming it up right now. Shout out to ONT6 Soldier. He says we want to hear the theme song again. Straight fire. You know what?
Run that shit back.
We gotta run it back?
Run that shit back.
That the mere mention of their name inspires reverence, caution, and maybe even fear. Of course, I'm talking about the four horsemen. See, you're right. We did have to run it back. We didn't pull in another one. Shout out to my guy Graphk in the building. What is good, man? How are we all feeling, man? Look, like we already let them know the little rundown that our guy Waste is just gonna be fashionably late. You know,
there you go.
It's nothing too crazy, but he gonna be in the building. We will have the four horsemen in the building, but
he said that shit summoned Graphk.
Oh my god, bro. Shout out to everybody who's already in here. We just got straight fucking fires in here, dog.
Let's go.
Digital Press, take a fucking bow, dog, because that's all you, my brother. My guy Brandon says, oh shit, goosebumps in the intro. I'm so ready for some Raider football. Facts. And you know, right now the talk of the town is what? I see my man in here spamming it. You know, the honey badger, right?
Facts.
That's the talk of the town, right? So shout out to Jermaine Illuminor, man. He says, listen, man, You and Trayvon would be one of the best safety duos in the league. Just saying. And listen, you know, I agree with Jermaine Illuminor, but one thing that he has to fix is not one of the best. It would be the best. Yeah. There isn't nobody that would fuck with that.
No,
nobody.
I don't see any team.
Nobody would fuck with that.
I mean, what's the closest to it? Where did Quandre Diggs go?
Quandre Diggs went back to Seattle.
So him and Jamal Adams?
No. Yeah. And then we got Mr. Mad Max. Mad Max likes to stir shit up lately, man.
Yeah,
He's liking to stir the pot lately, man. How did this right here sit with you guys, man? You know, because for me, when I hit the first glance, I'm like, oh shit. Did this motherfucker just leak that the Honey Badgers now coming to Vegas? Because the way he worded it, he says Honey Badgers are silver and black.
Yeah. I thought of it. I said this on the show earlier. I did a quick little 30-minute when you was at work, and I said the same thing. I said he don't really go on there and recruit people. Max doesn't really do that kind of thing. You know what I mean? So for him to come over here and not even tag him in it, just say fun fact of the day, like to me, that looks like there's something in play, man. There's something in play.
And you know, yesterday, I mean, everybody was talking about the deal that might have went towards his way, right? And what we were talking about a lot on my show yesterday is where do we think the money is falling in terms of how much do you think that the Raiders or Dave Ziegler reached out to him or his agent with? Like, what's the number that we think that we offered, right? You know, yesterday I was kind of thinking that I think maybe just a flat 10. Like, listen, man. Yeah. You got 13 last year. He's obviously not going to be like, there's a reason why you're not making 13. But, you know, $10 million is still $10 million in a city where there's no state income tax, right? And you got to look at it, right? One thing that Tyrann Mathieu didn't have in Kansas City was a Trayvon Mayock next to him.
No, not at all.
So that would make Tyrann Mathieu's life so much easier, right? I mean, he's known to be a playmaker. He is known to be a playmaker. So how much more plays does Trayvon Mayock allow you to have?
Bro, I think it unlocks something that we haven't seen in Honey Badger in a minute. More. I mean, he had 3 picks last year. I think he can get more.
Renato says 12 to 14.
So he got 15 last year with the Chiefs. He's not going to get anywhere near that. I think little bro had it right. 10. That's it. You know what I mean? At that point, because we only have like 7.8 right now, I believe.
7.6 is the number that we're rocking with right now.
That's all we got left. Shit.
I mean, well, look, we still got a bunch of money, post June, but that don't really matter in terms of this situation.
Nope.
The Denzel Good, I don't want to let him go because we're, depth purposes, and he may start. But that's $4 million. I mean, we could free up $3 million with DC. I mean, alone, just extend DC. Boom. I mean, then we got a bunch of money, and we can go do whatever we want. You know what I mean? So, hey, man, look. Give him 10. I think at this point, I get it. Honey Badger, the name speaks volumes, but like 10, I think 10 to get it done. I think 10
to get it done.
Yeah, but look, at the end of the day, he's probably sitting around waiting to see if anybody else is even gonna, go higher than that. But
so the team that I feel like we really got to keep an eye out for is Indianapolis. They have a shit ton of money.
Yeah, but Gus Bradley's system with I just don't.
I don't think it's attractive. I don't think it's attractive to a player of Honey Badger's skill set at all.
No,
like at all. I think that Honey Badger first-handedly saw what the system is. So I don't think that he would go to that system, to that organization. I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with what the Indianapolis Colts have going on, but I mean, he saw what the system was like here.
Yeah,
like he played him twice. I don't know, and I don't think that he'd want to come to that.
At the end of the day, it's about this, right? Patrick Graham is going to unlock the versatility that he brings to the table.
Yes.
In Gus Bradley's system, he'll be one-dimensional as hell. Look, Mayock, that was not a solid system for Mayock at all either, and he still outplayed what he should have. Like,
definitely,
Patrick Graham's system, man, it benefits him. At the end of the day, even if you got to take a couple extra mil to go somewhere and potentially win a championship, and the system will work for you, where you may even get an extension. I think at the end of the day, I think Honey Badger takes a 1-year deal anyways. Like, to be real, or maybe even one with a second year. You know what I mean? I don't know, a team option or something. I don't know. But if it's 10, I'm thinking that he's going to take a 1 year prove it kind of deal. But I mean, what? He's 30 years old. So I don't know. I mean, what do you think? Do you think he gets a 3-4 year deal?
Nah, I don't think that he's in that point where he, I think that a 3-year deal is, I don't know, it's almost dumb.
Yeah. But what if you give him 2 and then give him a 3rd team option?
I'd be fine with that.
I'd be perfectly fine with that, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I mean, hey, I know that our defense is going to be a lot better than Indianapolis's, but Gus Bradley, we've seen it firsthand what he can do. Don't get me wrong. Better system than Paul Gunther's, but anything was better than that.
Easily, anything is better than Paul Gunther's system.
Or you can go to Pittsburgh and play for a dominant defense with no quarterback. You know what I'm saying? And so I don't know. And them starting all over from scratch without being there. So
I wanted to pull this up because right now this is what we're looking at, right? This is what we're looking at. Just something to visualize, right? Mm-hmm. And obviously this position right here with Jonathan Abrams is a question mark, right? You don't know what's going to happen with this guy. Like, we don't know if Jabril Peppers is coming in. We don't know if the Honey Badger's coming in. Because personally, if either one of those two guys right there come in, this guy is not a starter anymore. He's not.
Be a special team specialist.
He's not a starter. And the reason why I put it up in the nickel defense is because that's what we're gonna see a lot of the time. And listen, you guys, these two guys right here in the middle, I'm not expecting them to start, but as of today, these are the guys that are on our roster, right? We got Kyle Pico, and then we got Bilal Nichols.
I think Nichols starts.
I think Nichols starts, and I think he's going to have a hell of a year.
Me too.
I don't think that he starts in the nickel formation, and the reason why is because today, I was looking into what the next film breakdown could be with me and Wasted, right? Mm-hmm. And I was looking at his game. He played a lot against the Raiders. He kind of leaves a lot to be desired on the field. He has a great motor. He always is going after it, which is great if you pair him up with Max Crosby. Yeah. But, I don't know if he's starting in the nickel. I definitely feel like he'll start in our base 3-4. I definitely feel like he would start in the base 3-4, because he's sandwiched. Like he's next to an outside linebacker, and then he's next to a nose tackle. So there's a lot for him to be able to produce there. But in the base defense, right, this 4-2-5 that we got, he would have to take on a lot more responsibility. I don't know if at 25 years old, playing under Akeem Hicks the majority of his career, if he's ready to take that next step.
What if Clee takes that spot he's in right there?
I think that honestly, the only reason why I put Kyle Pico here is because I didn't want to put Andrew Billings here. Yeah. But honestly, I feel like Cleveland could be right here. Like when we're in our nickel, I think that Cleveland can be right there.
I think we're going to see some packages where Chandler Jones does go back and forth between edge and outside linebacker, and you might see Clee fill that spot at the DN position.
I agree.
Definitely.
I agree.
Definitely.
And hold on, I got to catch up on this. Shout out to Adam. He says, if the Raiders win the Super Bowl, I'm going to get my first ever tattoo. Hey, man, do it. Now there's an even bigger incentive for the Raiders to win. Shout out to Ruben Rust. He says, we can sign a player right now and go negative. We'll still have the money post-June. DC contract can free up cash as well. Yes. Mm-hmm. Going negative is not a problem anymore because we're into the new league year. Going negative was a problem before
you couldn't go into
the new league year. Then we would have gotten fined. Then we would have gotten a whole lot of shit, right? It would have just been tough. It would have just been very, very tough.
Nichols has to start in the nickel.
I mean, I like that. You know what? You're not wrong. You're not wrong. But yeah, I mean, what do you guys think? Do you think that Divine Diablo plays right here? Do you think that Divine Diablo takes this Perryman spot?
I don't think so.
Me neither.
Bro, how do you do that? You know what I'm saying? With him coming off a Pro Bowl year, I mean, look, Denzel showed something last year, man, that I've always seen in him is just he always had injuries. You know what I'm saying? Dating back to college. Yeah. You can't take Perriman off the field. I like that right there with him and Brown. I like that. This
is the reason why I think you almost have to have Perriman on the field when you have Jayon Brown on the field. I think that, I don't know, when we're in our nickel, I actually should have put Divine Diablo here because you want your pass coverage. You want those guys in your nickel defense. But when we're in our 3-4, you absolutely need to have Denzel Perryman with Jayon Brown. And the reason why is because you look at all the success that Jayon Brown had in Tennessee. Yes, Rashaan Evans was a first-round pick, and he has not played to that first-round pick potential. But what Rashaan Evans excels at is that run stopping. He's an absolute mauler. What is Denzel Perryman? A great run stopper. He made it to the Pro Bowl as the best linebacker when it comes to run stopping. Yeah. He was what? First in total tackles before he came down with his injury. He would have been the first.
He would have broke the single season record had he not missed those 2 games, hands down.
So I feel like this is almost the perfect duo when we're in our base.
Let me ask you, in a few packages this year, do you see Divine where Abram is?
Yes. I think you can do that. I think you can do that.
I mean, Divine plays safety in college, man. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, I think that Patrick Graham loves the versatility.
The reason why is because I don't think Abram's going to be here. Like, I don't think he's going to be at that spot.
No, there's a lot. We talked a lot about him being potentially gone.
Like, I honestly feel like Abram, like, he just won't be at that strong safety spot.
I even have Avery starting over Mullen.
I've been saying that. I've said it from the jump that he came over here that Averett is going to give Mullen a run for his money in training camp, and Averett's going to end up coming out on top with that.
It happens year in and year out, man. Averett is the new regime's guy. Mullen there's no attachments.
None.
You know what I mean? Look, Nate Hobbs showed enough for sure to take over that, to stay in the slot and stay where he is right there.
Facts.
But Mullen, bro, like he hasn't been proven to stay healthy. There's enough tape on him to see what he can do, but you go get Everett to me to take his spot. I mean, to be honest,
definitely. I think so, man. But this is what I've been looking into a lot, right? Because people think that, okay, well, if come training camp, all the things were lining up for Nicholas Morrow to be taking Nick Kwiatkowski's job last year before they both got hurt. Like everything, we were hearing that every single day of camp. So when camp comes around, if every day we're hearing Anthony Averett, Trayvon Mullen is now running with the twos. Trayvon Mullen has now been demoted. Yeah. Listen, man, I could see that. I can really, really see that. I mean, like I said, man, I was doing my homework to see what's the next topic for me and Wasted. What's the next film breakdown? And bro, that dude's fucking impressive, man. I will tell you one thing. It's very, very hard to have any defensive coordinator to say, hey, you're going to be lined up in press man coverage on Henry Ruggs.
Yeah.
Do you know how much confidence you have to have in that player?
Yeah.
To go into the week 1, and say you're going to be one-on-one in press man against Henry Ruggs. Henry Ruggs can fucking blow by you.
Yeah, definitely.
So, okay, Hammer.
In week 1, Ruggs had 2 catches for 46 yards.
Ruggs. Well, one of those catches was not on Ruggs. Anthony Averett in the first, I think, possession gave up like a 12-yard catch to Alec Ingold. But it was in a zone. This is one thing that I will have to say, you guys, about all of our corners, besides Nate Hobbs, maybe even Nate Hobbs a little bit, is that Rocky Sin, Trayvon Mullen.
Averett had an interception and a pass defense against the Raiders in week 1.
I didn't get that far into the pick when he got his pick.
Bro, he had a pick and a pass defense, 7 total tackles, 6 solo. That's a big game.
He had a big tackle on Darren Waller on a screen pass. So this is what I'll say. Out of all of our corners, besides Nate Hobbs, Anthony Averett is the best tackling corner we have. Yep. He's also the best in zone coverage, which is not saying much because Trayvon Mullen is absolutely atrocious in zone coverage. Rocky Sin is a guy who's still learning. He can be good in zone coverage. But Anthony Averett, I feel like he isn't where Rocky Sin is in man, but he's better than Trayvon Mullen as of today.
No, I agree. Hey man, so, I think Mullen's days are numbered. I think Abram his days are numbered, bro. I really think that this new regime is going to come in. Look, they're already all on 1-year deals anyway. Like you can't keep all these guys. You know what I'm saying?
Even Rock Ya-Sin, he is going into the final year of his rookie contract as well.
Everett too. He got 1 year. Like these are all guys fighting for roster spots next year, a new contract. So I actually like that we're getting a lot of these 1-year deals. I know a lot of people don't like it, but these guys are going to come out feisty because they know they're fighting for another job.
Facts.
Yeah, exactly. Shout out to Jesus, man. He says, my guy Hammer is hammered. He says, because he sounds like Christian Bale's voice in a Batman movie. All love. Shout out to Jesus, man. Hammer stay getting picked on, bro. Why?
This dumb fuck. I'm just not acknowledging.
Oh my God, damn.
Told y'all gonna get the asshole side of me.
Hey,
he picked the ball that Willie Snead fucking.
Yes.
That fucking bum
in the end zone. Hey, Vincent, to my bro's defense, hey, he got a fresh lineup. That shit look nice right now, bro. Hey, I'm very jealous. I told him I envy him because I can't do that shit. So, you know.
Shout out to my guy Mario Greenberry. He says, super nice to see all the Kings on at once. We need DTs bad. What y'all think? Hey, it's not everybody's on here, man. We are still waiting for Wasted. He will be on here though.
Yes,
he will be on here.
He's driving back home from Atlantic City, man. He had a big event with his daughters, man. Family thing. So he'll be pulling in anytime.
Yeah. So I do agree though. We definitely need more DTs. You have to have more DTs.
No, absolutely. We absolutely still have spots that we need to fill there on the D line. But like I said, I think Nichols is going to be that guy this year for us. I definitely do. But I still think there's other guys we can bring in. I would love to have Sue in here. Bring in Calais Campbell if you can. Bring one of those vets in because those dudes can still ball out. And I think, again, you have one. If you get both of those guys, you're just one of those guys. With Nichols, Crosby, and Jones, that's going to be the deadliest defensive line in the AFC West.
Yeah. And I know you guys, I know a lot of people don't want to hear about it, but if he's healthy, he hasn't been the last 2 years, but Gerald McCoy has been hinting at a return as well. If healthy, because remember how he came out last year against the Niners in preseason.
Yep.
We were like, holy shit. Like Gerald McCoy was back.
I was excited.
So to see him get injured like that, man, week 1 against Baltimore was heartbreaking because he done worked his ass off to get back to where he was. But for him to hint that he may be back, I would love that as a depth piece. Definitely.
I think my dog likes it too. He heard Gerald McCoy and he couldn't shut up, but who knows?
Yo, Chico.
It's
lunchtime, me.
You know what I noticed though is that come the offseason, all these dudes fucking love to tweet.
Yeah.
It's like, God damn.
That's a fact.
Hey, that's facts though. That's facts. And the more you start getting active on Twitter, the more you realize, like, damn, bro, people really be on there tweeting all day.
You start doing that shit during the season. That's when you create fucking chalkboard material, and that's a wrap.
Yeah, this is what McCoy said, right?
Joey, indubitably.
He was asked, what's going on. He says, I'm still here. Trust me, I ain't going nowhere. So that's what Gerald McCoy said. So I mean, it's definitely hinting at coming back to the squad. Like,
but why did I think Gerald McCoy was on a 1-year deal though?
No, he was.
But he still has access to the building though, bro. Like Keyshawn Nixon, up until he signed with Green Bay, he was actually in the Raiders facility working. He was still training.
I think Rashard still is.
Yeah, I think Rashard. Yeah, and yeah, they all have access, I believe, until they sign their new deal.
Until they take that key card away from them.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, it is what it is. Shout out to Ben Bad. He says, did Wasted horse throw his shoe? Nah, man. I mean, he's just doing what he needs to do. He's taking care of what he needs to take care of, man. Simple as that. Shout out to ONT. He says, your dog is saying re-sign the GOAT Solomon Thomas. Yeah. That dog, he don't know how to speak. So I definitely doubt he was saying that. Definitely doubt he was saying that shit right there. Hell no. McCoy is an imposter. I don't want him in our locker room. What?
So he's basically saying, McCoy got 6-game suspension, which he served it last year. Yeah. Even when he was hurt, he did it. So like,
he did it.
If he gets signed, there's no worries about him having to sit out for a little bit. But hey, man,
on top of that, I mean, I'm sure that Max Crosby is fucking pounding the table for Gerald McCoy to come back.
Yeah. I would absolutely love for him to come back. Like when we signed him, I was mad hype because I saw what he was doing originally in Tampa and was like, this dude is a stud. He definitely made good for our defensive line. So for him to go down the way he did sucked, but I would love for him to come back this year.
But this is the thing, though. It's like Gerald McCoy understood the situation he was coming to last year. Like, he said it in his press conference. He said, look, it's very rare for any defensive lineman, interior defensive lineman, to come into a situation where both of their edge rushers are 10-sack guys. He was talking about Max Crosby and Yannick Ngakoue. He says to have two edge rushers that are both 10-sack guys, it takes a lot of the pressure off of the interior guys. So he knew exactly what he was coming into. Now, this season, it's even better of a situation. You now have Chandler Jones, and now you have Max Crosby. Now, even next to you, you don't have the fucking Solomon Thomas of the world. You have Bilal Nichols. Yeah. So you and fucking no disrespect to Solomon Thomas, but to at the same time to kind of disrespect the motherfucker. But it's like, look, this guy is better.
He's a good kid, man. He fought back from a lot. You know what I mean? I respect it. He started off the season hot. Even you had to give him his flowers at one point. And then he kind of just fell off the face of the earth at the end of the year. But
he came in off. He just fucking flew off that bitch. Yep. He was unseen ever again.
Did y'all see this? I paused him too. I hit him with it. But look what Odell said. Y'all got to tell me. I got to tell y'all about at Tay Adams' immune system. Send me another voice note, son. So he's atting Devontae Adams. I don't know what he was trying to refer to when it came to his immune system. I was like, that sounded a little
pause worthy.
Yeah, very pause worthy. But yeah, he's over here.
Yo, what?
He's over here.
I'm seeing it right now.
He's over here atting Devontae right now. So.
Oh shit! And then look at the comments right under. Somebody said
it's you know what's gonna happen. I mean, look, this is what these guys do though. They drum up interest, man. You know what I mean? Like, look, Odell's not a for sure thing to go back to LA. So it's smart to tag the best.
Not for sure. They fucking signed A-Rob.
Yeah, tag the best wide receiver in the league. You're a free agent. You know that you guys want to play together. It makes sense. Drum up a little bit of interest. See what happens. I get it. It makes sense. This guy probably won't even play until fucking December. Shit. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You're like, yeah.
Probably like, week 6, week 7.
It is what it is, though. Shout to my guy Tyler Reddy. Says, "Damn, I'm late. Can you run the intro back?"
We got you at the end of the show.
Or no, we got you when Wasted pull in.
Yeah. When Wasted pulls up, it's foul for real.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Let's see. Andy, is Thomas above average? Thomas is fucking super below. That motherfucker.
So, Andy, I have to say this, and I told my wife, right? I said, Andy had never let me let this down, but we were listening to that show in the car, right? And she said, Andy was making complete sense. And I said, don't ever say that shit again. Like, don't, you know what I mean? Like, don't ever say that shit in public because technically you both were right. You know what I'm saying? Like, above average is technically above average, but it's closer to elite, right? Like, so yeah, but yeah, bro. Look, I shouldn't even have told you that shit, man. Well, okay, yeah. Fuck. My wife was like, why was y'all like? She was like, why was Wasted going there, bro? She was like, he was right. I was like, oh shit.
Well, now it's out there. Now it's out there, man. Thank you very much. Shout out to Raider88. He says, stay away from ESPN. Get your info from the Four Horsemen. Raiders. Simple as that, man.
There we go. Yo, tell this dude in the chat, Vincent, to just pull up in Vegas. Real talk. Just pull up in Vegas.
Is a Hammer football dumb?
You just running a whole bunch. You talking a whole bunch of shit in this chat right now, bro.
I don't even get that sentence.
Come on.
I don't even get
out of here with that shit. Mad obnoxious.
Don't even give him the light of day, King. It is.
I don't even know what he was meaning to say.
Yeah, I don't know, bro.
I don't know either. I fucking don't know either, man.
Hey,
but simple as that. But look, I have to say this. I'm gonna give two names that are still out there in free agency, and we kind of gonna just throw it up there. See where we would go. All right. So you got. I'm gonna start off pretty hot, okay, and then we're gonna go down, okay. You got Gilmore, you got Tyron.
Okay.
I'm going Gilmore.
Oh shit, you are.
So am I. Yeah. So am I.
Wow.
My only thing is the familiarity with the safety we just brought in. You got their relationship already.
Put Ron Harmon at that position.
You got Harmon and Gilmore that had that previous relationship. I just think it makes sense.
So you would rather?
I think it's a conscious decision that makes sense.
Don't get me wrong. I want both of them. You know what I mean?
Of course.
Well, if that was the question, man,
in a perfect world, we would have both of them.
He's more durable. I mean, he's more versatile. I think this scheme is just a fit him so well with against you're right next to Mayock, which is going to make you better, just like it's going to make him better. I don't know what Gilly got left in him, man. You know what I'm saying? Like he came off an injury last year. He still made it to the Pro Bowl. We all know that's an all-star game now, man. Like the votes are kind of just. It's just kind of like, to be honest, Gilly shouldn't even have been in a Pro Bowl last year.
It's a popularity contest.
Yeah, it's a popularity contest. But I mean, if he can stay healthy, I mean, you're bringing in a former defensive player of the year, right? I mean, it makes sense. But
for me, it's Gilmore. Like,
okay. I'm going Honey Badger all day.
I think it's maybe a little bit cheaper as well. And at the same time, you know, with safety, it's like, I don't want to downplay the safety position, but at the same time, it's like, it's a safety. So it's like, you know, it's a little bit different. And on top of that, it's like you go get Gilmore, right? There's a higher chance of you being able to land Gilmore and a Jabril Peppers than there is of getting a Tyrann Mathieu and then also adding a defensive lineman.
Yeah, I feel like they went out and got Rocky Sin, right? And went and got Anthony Averett for a reason. Like, I feel like they really think these guys can start on the outside. Like, I'm good with that. If you got with this defensive line, those two young guys can look like studs. Like, for real. Like, I want somebody back there. Look, we're playing against the likes of Mahomes and Russell Wilson. I want my guys to be back there as safety, man, just picking shit left and right.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. There isn't one offense in the NFL that'd be able to confidently match up with the Raiders and be like, you know what? We're going to be able to throw the ball over Trayvon Mayock and Tyrann Mathieu. It just wouldn't happen.
How many times last year alone did we really see a quarterback attempt to test Mayock? It really didn't happen.
And this is the thing. It's like Mayock didn't get tested, and it was just one safety back there.
Yep.
Let alone this year, it's going to be two safeties back there. I would just don't get me wrong, Tyrann Mathieu, he demands respect from any offense he plays. I think that Stephon Gilmore's name holds more weight than Tyrann Mathieu.
But bro, if Gilmore goes down, right, and say God forbid something happens to Nate Hobbs, bro, versatility.
Like, you got Trayvon Mayock.
No, I know, but I'm saying Honey Badger. If you got to throw him in, I mean, they both can play in the slot though if need be though. But what I'm saying, I just feel like I value the versatility over just someone that could potentially be cornerback one. It's been a few years since he's been a cornerback one, you guys. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, if we're getting the best Gilmore, right, and the best Honey Badger, then I get it. It's like, okay, you know what, man? I think corner may be a bigger piece of the puzzle because we still got Gillespie. We don't know what's going to happen with him. You know, we went and got Duran. Like, so it makes sense. Like, I get it. I man.
You know what? To touch on what you're saying, Docs, in regards to Mathieu and in regards to what we have right now at the cornerback position in regards to Averett and Rocky Sin, it does make sense where maybe they aren't leaning towards Gilmore anymore because they do think that these are the guys. So Honey Badger should be that answer then. You're absolutely right on that. It makes perfect sense. You have
more depth at the cornerback position right now.
Absolutely.
So it makes more sense to target the Honey Badger.
Yeah.
What if Woolen falls to the third or fourth? Like, you know what I'm saying? Or there's a corner out there that you can. These guys have been known to draft corners late. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like they can get somebody, and I'm not saying another Gilmore. That's very hard to create another Gilmore. But you can find somebody that can be a great talent in this league for years to come in the draft and in the later rounds. I just feel like safety, man. Like for Mayock to have someone like that next to him, that will set the tone for the rest of his career. He would learn so much under Honey Badger, man. You know what I mean? But look, either way, you guys are right and I'm right. You can't lose. You bring in a Gilly, great. If he stays healthy, you got one of the best corners in the league.
Okay, so what about these next two? Ndamukong Suh or Calais Campbell?
Oh,
I'm going Sue.
I'm going Calais Campbell.
Look, he only had a sack and a half last year. I know that the defensive line was a little beat up. Sue had 6. I know he had a better, more dominant defensive line, but he has 6 sacks still. Like that's still a lot. There's a big difference between 1.5 and 6. Calais is still great against the run. and Sue is still good against the run as well. I just feel like Sue does more at this point in their career. And with between Max and Jones with Sue in the middle, maybe look, bro, like I just feel like
I think that you bring in a guy like Calais Campbell that can play every position on that defensive line. Kind of like why I want to bring in Kyle Van Noy. He can play every position at the linebacker position.
You're right.
He could play Mike, Will, and Sam. You know, you bring in Calais Campbell, he could play nose, 3, 5, wide 9. He can do everything. Like the motherfucker can do everything. So,
but isn't that also the reason we brought in Nichols? Because he can play all 3 spots on the D-line?
Nah. He played 22 snaps at nose.
But he still did it. I mean, he still played a little bit there. Like, who's to say, you know, he may not get some burn there. I mean, I don't want Nichols at the nose at all. Like,
I mean, I don't know. Everybody in here saying Sue. So
what's Nichols' size again?
He's 6'2", like 2 something. Let me see. Bilal Nichols' height and weight. He is 6'3", and he is 313.
No, he's 6'4", 313.
Hey, but like the chat said, like Sue is just a true nose.
You there is no way Nico in here is a Raider fan after saying that comment.
Shout out to Jelly. He a good dude too. I met him in New Orleans week 1 of 2016.
He got a contract with New York.
Yeah, that's good, man. Shout out to him. I like that he's finding work. He's a good kid, man. Definitely good guy.
63 feet, 2,197 pounds.
Salvo, that's a lot, bro. Hey, bring him in.
Hey, bring him in. Hey, he could protect fucking DC himself, huh? you just fucking have him laid down on the line and he's chilling.
But this is another situation, my brothers, where I think we're all gonna agree you win either way. You know what I'm saying? Like you bring in Calais, value versatility, like I said with Honey Badger. So you bring him in is good. You not bring in Sue, he can still dominate nose tackle and still get to the quarterback. So look. Either way, it's a win, and they're both superstars in their respective, at their respective ages. So we're not expecting them to come in to be dominant forces that they once were, you guys. But
I'm gonna stay at the defensive tackle position really quick. But go ahead, Hammer. Go ahead and say what you're gonna say.
I just think having guys like Sue, having that disruptive guy in the middle is gonna open up everything for Jones and Crosby on the edge to make shit happen in the backfield.
We need those
disruptors in the middle more than anything right now. It only works for most defenses these days anyways. Your front 7 is what causes the issues and disruptions on offense. Mm-hmm. We got to fix those holes, and that was our problem last year. Yeah. Gus Bradley came in, and it actually wasn't a problem. Gus Bradley came in, and he solely wanted to focus on that front 7 more than anything else. Yeah. And we saw what at the beginning of the season, what our secondary was capable of. And then as the season went on, they just kind of fell off. Like somebody had mentioned Casey Hayward before. Casey Hayward was pretty solid to start. Then towards the tail end, he started to fall off.
Yep. I think these guys both return to their respective teams. Look, Tom Brady's running it back. I see Sue. It's another state, Florida, no state tax. He doesn't have to move, doesn't have to start over. He's been there a few years, won him a ring. It makes sense for him to run it back. And Calais has been in Baltimore pretty much his whole career outside of the years in Jacksonville. I just think that these guys run it back with their teams. I don't even think that either one of them are going to be an option. I think more of the Goldman, the Eddie Goldmans of the world.
So then this is where I was going next then. You got 2 guys that will definitely fill a need at the nose tackle position. Both of them are on the back end of their careers. You can get them on 1-year deals. You got Brandon Williams or you got Linval Joseph. Like, it's kind of hard because Brandon Williams, I feel like at this point, like he's old, but the motherfucker doesn't get moved. Like he is just a fucking stone in front of that center. And the thing is with Linval Joseph, he's a beast. He is still a beast. But at the same time, with Linval Joseph, he still has that part of his game that Brandon Williams doesn't, and that's that Linval Joseph can get 3 sacks in a year at the nose tackle position. Like Linval Joseph can push the pocket, and then he'll get a sack when it falls to him. Pause. Like really pause.
I'm going Linval. I mean, at the end of the day, too, he played for our divisional foe. He knows a lot about what they got going on over there. He knows the coach. Like at the end of the day, you bring somebody in that got a little bit of intel. It's the same thing with Honey Badger. Another reason why I like to bring him in because he's played with KC. He knows what Patrick Mahomes. He knows everything about him. You know what I mean? So you always want to make your divisional rival weaker, and I think either one of those guys will know more.
True.
You know what I mean?
So you know what I would really love though. Let's say we did go out and we scooped up the Honey Badger. You guys have heard me say this in terms of depth since day one. I would be extremely confident in this cornerback room if they went out and got Jimmy Smith. Jimmy Smith to be your fourth or fifth guy at this point because you're benching Mullen. Jimmy Smith to be your fifth option that's a damn good cornerback room.
What is Jimmy? Is he 34, 35?
He's like, he may be fucking older than that.
Yeah, see, I don't know, man.
But he's not going to start. He's going to go in when we go into that dime. He's going to be a guy that's going to be very competitive when we go into that 3-3-5 defense, right? He's a guy that can do that kind of shit. And 3-3-5 is not a formation that we'll be in anywhere close to 10 or 15% of the time. 3-3-5 is something that when it's all said and done, after all 17 games are played in the season, the statistic is probably going to look like 8 to 9%.
Yeah.
So when you're getting Jimmy Smith out there and you're forcing him to start, he's going to get fucking hurt. He's old.
Yeah, no, definitely.
But this is a guy who he causes problems. I'm going to tell you one thing. I've never, ever, ever in my life see somebody lock up Darren Waller the way I saw Jimmy Smith lock up Darren Waller. And I'm talking about he locked that boy up.
Because he's very smart. And remember, Jimmy played with Waller. He kind of knew his little, his weaknesses and his patterns of how he moves and plays the game in Baltimore. So, but he's very smart. You're right, bro. Like Jimmy Smith, he would be a smart guy to bring in, not play too much, but when he does, he knows the game. I mean, this guy, he knows the game. He's a veteran. He's been around forever. And it'd be a smart pickup for depth purposes. But I want to see these young pups, man. I want to see what they can do. You know what I mean? Like
these young pups and who, like Amik.
And I think how much more money will we save letting Amik go?
Like $425,000, something like that. It's stupid money. Like seriously.
You're better off just having him on the roster for this season than cutting him.
But Amik played pretty well in special teams too, though.
Yeah, special teams, yes. I mean, you don't need to have him as a liability on defense, though.
Yeah, Larry says situational, like a situation. He'll come in, and look, man, we tend to forget he locked down Mike Williams last year. We played the Chargers the first time, so. You know what I mean?
That was fucking crazy.
Yeah. I mean, look, he's either going to give you a really good game or a terrible game. He's going to give you a Cortland Sutton game or he's going to give you a Mike Williams game. You know what I mean? And we get more Cortland Sutton games than we get Mike Williams. I'll tell you that.
Yeah,
you know
that's just tough. But shout out to Rage Raider. He says, we could pick up a monster in the draft. I promise you.
He's talking about DTs.
I really at this point I don't see that happening. If we don't get something in the second round, I do not see that happening. I think they're going to end up going the route of linebackers, an offensive, at least one offensive tackle, and probably a defensive back as well. But I do not see us going for a D tackle that late in the draft.
Keep an eye on Noah Ellis though out of Idaho, man. I like him. I like his game.
That's the interior one, right?
Yep. I like him.
But he's what? Nose or what is he?
Let me look him up.
When I messed with it, just showed up as interior the other day. That's why I asked. I remember the name.
And he says, Devontae is really a Raider, y'all. I feel the exact opposite of when Mac was traded. Only similarity is that I still can't believe it.
I believe he's a nose.
It was just, what was it, yesterday when I sent y'all? Yeah, it was yesterday. I sent the little fucking, because I was watching Devontae and his body break down. I was like, bro, this motherfucker is really a Raider, bro. Like, that shit's insane. Shout out to G-Town. He says, salute to the 4 Horsemen. At the end of the day, the more beef we have in the middle, we have the better. Facts. Like, you want as many guys, which is why I was kind of happy with pause. Which is why I was kind of happy with what Gus Bradley did. Like Gus Bradley had like 50 defensive tackles on the roster before the 53-man roster cuts happened.
And like I said, he was doing that shit because he was focused solely on that front seven. that's why he was building up that depth chart the way he did.
Yeah.
Let me go grab a beer. Give me a second.
Ellis, the nose tackle from LSU. Is he from LSU?
Who?
No, Noah Ellis.
No, Idaho.
Yeah.
He's 6'4", 346. And yes, he did play nose as well.
That's big, man. That's big. I mean, I don't know. I was just very keen on, going out and getting one of these defensive linemen in free agency. With us trading away those first and second round picks. I mean, it's not a crazy deal, right? Because we were always talking about how much value there is in that third to fifth round.
Yeah.
And we were already going to go after a receiver in the first or second round anyway. So it's not that bad. It's not bad at all, really. But
do you think we're done with receiver, bro? Or do you think we go get like an undrafted one and see if we can build one up? Is that the route you think we do?
I definitely feel like we'll get an undrafted one.
Yeah.
This could be extremely like out of the blue, or this could actually look smart when it's all said and done. It could look very stupid. The motherfucker could get cut tomorrow. But with what we saw last season, I feel like we all saw it. Why the fuck were we elevating Dylan Stoner above DJ Turner?
Bro, it makes no sense, bro. He's slow.
But this is why I'm saying this. With Josh McDaniels and seeing how much he utilizes that slot position, I feel like DJ Turner will actually get a fair look. Like, I definitely feel like DJ Turner might get a fair look. And oh my God, Wan'Dale Robinson, they're the fucking same player. They're the same player, man. Wan'Dale Robinson just put up the stats in Kentucky. But really, in preseason, I know it's fucking preseason.
Well, Turner put up some nice stats in Pittsburgh too. It wasn't as great as Wan'Dale Robinson, but he affected the game, drastically when he played in Pittsburgh as well.
Yeah, and you guys got to look at him. I mean, DJ Turner was a UDFA,
so
he's on this roster for this season. DJ Turner's a guy that, funny enough, he can return kicks. So to take that load off of Hunter Renfro's plate and put it on a UDFA that, I mean, is very expendable at this point, which kind of sucks. But I would definitely feel like DJ Turner could get a look this season.
Yeah. But Mac Hollins will play a lot in in special teams as well. He can return kicks and stuff too. So I think the days of watching Hunter Renfro return anything are over.
Thank God.
It needs to be. It needs to be. It absolutely.
I'd rather have Kenyon out there than Hunter Renfro.
You know what? I think Abdul is going to end up being the kick returner for us. I definitely see that happening. And I think with Mac Hollins, he'll be a guy that's a special teams piece. But I also think he's going to be one of those guys that we use in packages in the red zone and goal line. Most definitely.
Definitely.
And it's going back a couple years now. Remember when Isaiah Johnson won us the game against the Chargers?
Yep.
Like, the Chargers literally put out their tallest players in their receiving room. They went out, they put Mike Williams, they put their 6'7" tight end, and then they put their third string tight end on Isaiah Johnson. And they just chucked that bitch up. Yep. So I definitely feel like we could see something like this with Mac Hollins, right? And shout out to Raider Films. He did a little video on him last night or yesterday or 2 days ago. And he kind of put it out there, and then that kind of made me go out and reach out to my friend. He's a diehard fucking Dolphins fan. I don't know why you would ever choose to be a Dolphins fan, but he supports them. So I asked him, I said, how do you feel? He says, and he's an incredible special teamer, and he can go up and get the occasional deep ball. He's a great pickup. That's exactly what he said. It's exactly what he said. And
Darius Phillips too. Yeah, I forgot he returns kicks.
But I think it was Wasted that mentioned it to me. He has a shoulder injury right now. So it may not be that he'll return kicks. He'll definitely be able to play corner. But it's probably, in terms of returning kicks, it doesn't look like he'll be doing that. But, bro, Amir Abdullah, bro.
And shout out to Stu. He talked to the defensive coordinator over at Cincy, and he asked him about Phillips. And he said that Phillips in the right system will thrive. He said, I think the Raiders got to steal. As long as he can stay healthy, I think that he'll be great within that scheme. So,
but Phillips is more like a slot guy, right?
Yes. Yeah. But he could bounce inside and out.
But this is what I think many are failing to understand is that how many times do we see KC go in the 5 wide? A ton.
Yes.
How many times are we starting to see the Chargers going to a 5 wide? A ton. We could see it now more with Denver now that they have a good quarterback there. So when you're putting out your dime package, your 3-3-5 or your 1-4-6, whatever package you're putting out there, and you have 6 DBs out there, you essentially have 2 slot corners. So you have your main slot would be Nate Hobbs. You can bring down a safety, he could be your other one, or you can let your 2 safeties be safeties. And you can have another slot corner out there. You can have one on the left and one on the right. Then you would have one side that has 2 outside corners, and then you would have the other side that only has 1 outside corner. But Darius Phillips, I don't know if he could play that position. To be honest with you, I really don't know. But if that's what we're being told, right, then that's good to know. That is good to know. But at the same time, it's like,
Aurora, I wasn't trying to kill Brian Edwards, man. He said some dumb shit on Twitter, and I lit him down nicely. Okay,
what did he say?
He said, "Damn it,
the GoFundMe."
Yeah, the GoFundMe or whatever. Son, I'm live, man. And I basically responded to him. I said, "Love you too, son." I said, "I love the potential, my brother, but worry about losing your job. A number ain't shit, to be honest." I said, "DeMarcus and Mac are hungry. Focus on the game, King."
Damn.
You know what I mean? Like, bro, you worried about a number, bro? Like what? Like,
damn, bro, damn, the fuck did Brian Edwards do to you?
Oh, damn! I thought I said it nice.
That was definitely putting it down gently.
Oh, damn, bro. Nah, bro, that was instead of a left hook to the jaw, motherfucker just hit him right in the fucking kidney, dog. Like, damn.
I thought I was being nice as shit.
Nah, bro, like it didn't sound flashy, but motherfucker, it hurt.
Apparently I don't know how to read a room, bro. I don't know how to read a room. Look, I thought I was, hey man, focus on the game, son.
Damn, bro, like shit. Okay, fuck.
Well, hey, hey, shout out to Brian Edwards, man.
Bro, yes, I mean, you're not wrong. Like, you can afford that 46 bands to change that number, motherfucker. Ain't nobody doing no GoFundMe, bitch. But damn, like, don't change to that number 3 then. Simple as that.
Hey,
shout out to Jesus, man. He says, y'all think the Raiders will draft any players from Jackson State or any HBCU? If I got that right, but yeah, what y'all think? I think that Deion Sanders, what he's got going on over there, he's definitely putting these kids' names out there. Do I think they will draft any? No. But I definitely feel like there'll be maybe 1 or 2 that get picked up as a UDFA. From one of those schools.
Definitely.
Or isn't Rutgers an HBCU?
No.
It's not?
Oh.
I'll say this.
I don't know why I thought that.
I don't know either.
We don't know what these guys are doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, but if one of those guys are on their boards, we'll definitely take them. I know they don't care about what school they are or what. Like, look, we want ball players. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, and I know Deion was mad. I believe it was like 10 teams didn't show up to their pro day or something like that, and he went out and let people know. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, bro, what are y'all doing, bro? Like, that sucks. One thing I love about Deion needs to have a job in the NFL, man.
Yeah, he definitely.
You think he's ready for that?
Rutgers just got into the Big Ten. Okay.
Hey, yeah, bro. they've been in Big Ten for a couple
years.
I
don't know why the fuck I thought that shit, but I did. So it is.
Yeah,
because
next.
Shout out to SC, man. SC is in the building. He just hit 800 on live. So shout out to my guy SC. That was dope. He was that was awesome, man. Shout out to SC. And if you guys aren't already subscribed to my guy, man, go check him out. That's his YouTube right there. SC Experience. Simple as that. Simple as that, man. But I mean, as far as like bringing in any guy specifically from HBCU, I agree. I mean, I don't think that they're gonna target that specific like school or that kind of stuff. I just definitely feel like they're just gonna go after certain talent.
Best players available, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't really matter what school they go to. Yeah. Hey, I know one thing. Deion he having his boys ready week in and week out. So I know a few of those guys definitely deserve a shot at the next level, man. So shout out to Deion and what he's done down there in Jackson. Like that's it's a beautiful thing, man. And to see a lot of these top talent guys now turning down the Alabamas and the Clemsons of the world to go to these HBCUs is beautiful.
Wow. Okay.
Andy started a trend, bro. You started.
Yeah,
you started
that was stupid. I really don't know why I thought the fuck that they were.
Hey, isn't Duke a HBU?
Okay, you're right.
Harvard is a HBU.
Hey, this motherfucker said HBU. Well, see, there you go. You took the dumb shit of the day. Simple as that.
Yeah, well, whatever the fuck you're talking about.
Shout out to Matt when he says, draft Max Borghi, such a Patriot running back. Bro, you think they were drafting a running back, bro? I don't think so.
This is not the year for us to draft a running back. I keep saying that. Next year, maybe we could look at Bijan.
Man. No, and I know it was HBCU, y'all. I'm tweaking.
We could look at Bijan Robinson next year. I'm not worried
Pierre
about
Strong, man. Pierre Strong. Raider.
Bijan Robinson.
He says the freshman wide receiver at Jackson State is 6'5", 190, low key monster. Malachi Whiteman, keep your eyes out for that kid.
Undrafted.
He said undrafted.
Undrafted. Because it look.
Dude, okay. See, now we gotta chill. BYU is out. No.
BYU, yeah, hey, Mormons, man. The HBCU. Shit.
God damn, bro. So
he said, no, Docs. Harvard is an Ivy League. Swin, I know that, bro. I know, brother. That's
God damn. Shit, hey, this fucking profile picture right there is fire, bro. You got Renfro, Jacobs, Devontae. I'm assuming that's Waller. Then you got DC. Come on now.
Hey, this question was brought up, you guys. I don't think you guys were there when me and Wasted were talking about it. I know we talked about it in the spaces on Twitter. Shout out to everybody that pulled up over there. And then we talked about it, I believe, in the live earlier, and you guys didn't get a chance to really pull up. What do we have, right, on this roster? And I think it's the same names. But how many guys do you think we have that can potentially we can use to potentially move up? Like, we have a third rounder, right? If we want to move into the second, can we package up a third with Mullen or package it up with Abram and move into the second? Is there anybody on this roster where we can move up or even pick up some extra pieces, some extra draft capital?
Mullen or Abram, yes. There's another person. There's another person I would hate to say.
Josh Jacobs?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Jacobs is for sure, but Jacobs, you can just get a pick for him in general. Like, you can just get another third for Jacobs. But the thing is like for like, yeah, if you want to package up your third rounder with Abram and go into the second, like, yeah, I think that'd be pretty smart actually, like, because you're packaging up a guy that's a fifth or sixth round value right now in terms of trades. So you package him up with a third, and then you go into the second. And the thing is, it's like, what are we going into the second for?
That was my follow-up question to both of you guys. If there's a specific player there in the second, right? Like, my guy is Muma. You guys know how I feel about Muma. If Chad Muma's there, he won't. But I'm saying the second, though. If he's there in the second, you package up a third. You know what I'm saying? You give him your third. You give him Abram or a Klee. I don't know who it is. I don't know.
No, Klee, no, because we still got to eat half of that $10 million contract that he's owed. So, no, he's not going to be that guy.
So, Mullen, you know what I mean? Say if it's Mullen. Say we get Gilly. And Mullen's days are already numbered at that point, right? So,
bro, if we get Gilmore, yeah, ship Mullen off fucking same day for
package him up with a third and move into the second. Who is your guy there in the second?
Travis Jones.
Yeah, Travis Jones. You have to go out and get that nose tackle of the future. But I think that out of the guys that we met with at the combine was Justin Ross.
Winfrey may be there too.
Yeah.
You think Winfrey will fall all the way to 54, 53?
Bro, look, it's been really quiet on the Winfrey front as of late.
You know what? You know who may be there because for whatever fucking reason he's just falling? Is DeMarvin Leal.
Yep.
DeMarvin Leal. Like,
every mock I see him, he's falling down, even out of the first round.
Yeah, so it's like, if that happens, right, and DeMarvin Leal is just chilling there, and we see a team that maybe needs a corner, maybe it's Cincinnati, right? You go send fucking Trayvon to Cincinnati. Like, hey, okay. Yeah.
Send him home to Florida.
Cincinnati? This motherfucker just send him home to Florida. Now talking about Cincinnati.
You know what I'm saying? Miami. You know what I'm saying? Like Jacksonville. You know
Miami does not need corners, bro.
Hey, I mean, they got Byron Jones. I mean, I get it. I mean,
they got Byron Jones,
Howard. But I mean, they can use some depth because let's be honest, they're probably not going to pay both those guys for too long. You know what I'm saying? So you bring Mullen in, he'll want to play down there. He's from there. So look, there's so many different things, so many different ways you can go. But Travis Jones is a definite for me.
Damn.
Winfrey definite.
He had a pee on him. Fuck.
Marijuana. Yes, I remember that too. G got caught with a pizza. Hey, it'd be like that. I didn't know it was a whole pizza though. I thought it was
I didn't know. I was like, fuck, bro.
I thought he had a zip. I thought he had a zipper on him. I didn't think it was no pizza.
First.
Yeah, but if he got caught with a pizza though, yeah, definitely. You definitely falling through the first and second probably.
So what do you guys think about Darion Kendrick though? Darion Kendrick he's a top 2 round talent. That now I guess there's some big character issues going on that has him just like falling to the 4th round, 5th round.
Shit.
Cornerback out of Georgia.
Wait, what happened?
Darion, look, let me see if I can find it on Darion Kendrick.
I didn't hear it.
Darion Kendrick out of Florida.
Don, if we get Gilly, I'd take a 6 from Mullen. Shit, I'd take a 7th at that point. I mean,
you got people in here talking about Elam. That's Raid's guy.
Yeah, that definitely is.
Yeah, facts. That is Raid's guy.
Definitely not my guy. He said, Don said 2 pizzas. Oh, that's just trap. That's trap talk, man. He had 2 of them. Oh no, he had a question mark behind it. So no. Let me see. Vernon McKinley, Wyatt. Yeah, Verone McKinley, Oregon boy. That's Andy's guy right there. Devontae Wyatt, I think he's gonna be gone in the first.
Oregon always got solid fucking D-backs, man.
Roger McCreary may fall. Yeah, he may fall.
Hell nah. Nah, he's not gonna fall.
Kendrick ran a 4.75. Shit.
But he
4.75 corners don't make it. Facts.
Marzell, I'm saying if we get Gilly, my brother, that's why you take whatever you can to get out that contract. You know what I mean? I wouldn't want to ship Mullen out for a 7th, but if you get Gilmore, you know what I mean, you take whatever you can for him to get him off, you know what I mean, to get that shit off the book.
Clemson, not Georgia. Maybe there's 2 Darion Kendricks.
At first, I thought you were talking about Kennard, the tackle out of Kentucky. I'm like, who are you talking about?
Is there 2 Darion Kendricks?
Kendricks had issues with the law. That's what Dark Raider said.
Huh.
Oh, we're going to talk about that too, takeover. We're going to talk about the Mike Mayock interview as well.
Yes, because, man, I seen that. I'm like, damn, okay. Shots at Q. He says Kendricks is slow. He going to have to play safety. Kendricks also is like a zone guy, so he doesn't really fit. He doesn't really fit in what we got going on. But do we want to start with what Mike Mayock's whole thing was? Yeah. Do we want to get into that? So
I've heard a little bit of it. I didn't watch the whole thing. So
well, that's what I was about to say. Because Hammer, before we pulled up, you mentioned that you took a peek over there, right?
I sat there and watched the whole 13 and a half minutes of it.
Well, all right. Then give us the rundown, because what the only thing I saw was him saying that he ran down to the fire station and was out there giving
all his shit.
Yeah, giving away his Raider gear like a hoe. So just what do you think? What is something that you remember after, or what's your fucking summary on what happened?
That the tail end of that shit was funny as hell, most definitely. But it was a conversation about Malik Willis, how high everybody is on him right now, his character, and this, that, and the third. He went as far as asking him about like why he thought he got fired, and if you guys beat the Bengals and made a deeper run, do you think you would have still had a job?
I don't know how to answer that, huh?
He doesn't know how to answer that, but at the same time, like he thinks he got fired because like he's like Mark Davis makes all the final decisions. Yeah. Now he makes all final decisions because Gruden was doing all that shit before. But ultimately,
because what I saw was him saying was he feels he got fired because he feels that maybe Mark Davis feels that these new guys can do it at a higher level.
Yes.
But he was still protecting Gruden, man. Like you know what I mean? Like that.
I know, but the other dude was the fucking police, bro. Like that dude.
Dan Patrick. Dan Patrick's always been like that. But oh yeah,
last time you talked to him, shut up.
The easy question. I mean, the easy answer is this. Look, man, the head coach had a 10-year deal. He got fired. So that's why I got let go. Like in year 4, motherfucker. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like point blank period, the end. Like that's the reason why I was let go, because the guy that I thought was going to be here for 10 years is no longer here.
He's saying like he still wants to be active with football, like whether him being a D-back coach or being an analyst or whatever. Like he's like, oh, I'm 63 years old and like I still have this in me. I still want to do it. Well, good luck. Hopefully somebody gives you an opportunity.
He said pretty much. I do film work for like 2 hours or whatever. Then I work out for 2 hours, and then I don't have nothing else to do. You know what I mean? So but this man has made a lot.
Let's get Mike Mayock on the podcast, man.
Hey, shit, we might be able to. He got a lot of time, I'll tell you. So shit, we might be able to get him on here.
He'll tell you too.
Mr. Mayock, how's unemployment treating you?
Nah, but that dude was super federal, bro. Like that motherfucker was. So, when's the last time you talking Gruden? What are your conversations about?
Yeah, Dan Patrick's been like that even way back in the day when he was with ESPN. He's always been the same person, man.
God damn, man.
Like, but he said he texted him. You know what I mean? When he got let go or whatever, I believe they texted. You know what I mean? And they stay in contact or whatever. So I mean, look, Mike Mayock handled that shit politically correct. He said all the right things, even with the gear. I believe he was saying he gave all of his gear to
a fire department.
Fire department. Yeah,
the fire department chief or something like that.
Mike Mayock, man, knows how to work a room, and I wasn't mad the way he played that. You know what I mean? I feel like I wasted some of. I think that's why I ended up leaving it, because it was just like, okay, he's saying everything he's supposed to say, right?
Yeah.
So I just left. I was like, I'm not watching this shit.
You know I know you guys had talked about it in the chat, so I was like, I came here. We had mad time before we started. I was like, you know what? Let me pull this up and just watch this 13 minutes and just see how it is. And it's like, you're fucking saying all the right shit.
Yeah. I know Wasted wanted to talk about it too. And look, man, at the end of the day, Mayock would never. That should be the hashtag right now. Mayock would never come out and get Devontae Adams, get Chandler Jones, do all this shit that we did in this offseason. Nope. Mayock would never. You know what I mean? Like, bro, we're already ahead of the curve right now. Like we went from being
so funny. It's like the star names that they got fucking lasted 2 seconds, bro. It's like you traded for AB, the motherfucker was putting balls at your face. You fucking got Trent Brown, the motherfucker was eating his fucking life away. It's like, damn, bro, like the stars that you brought in, you paid. I mean, I can't really blame him for paying Corey Littleton. Like, I wanted us to pay Corey Littleton, but it's like that shit didn't work out. But then at the same time, it's like, where's your money management at? Giving a fucking $10 million contract to Carl Nassib. It's like, what the fuck? No.
At the end of the day, you keep, and this isn't just Mayock because Gru was there first. For you to keep Paul Guenther there for 3 years, that's insane. But like it's like you were just asking to get, like, you didn't give a fuck about your job. Like you just said, you know what, I got 10 years. Who cares? I do whatever I want. I'll do it how I want to do it. Right?
Yeah. Somebody said it was perfectly. It was well said. He was like, well, when you got 10 years, you can always say there's next year.
That motherfucker, yo, he was a straight up dictator. I don't care what anybody says, but
like when you he was a dictator. Deal, I could just be like, oh, we'll do it next year. Like,
yeah. I mean, but that's why, I knew what Mark Davis was trying to do, bringing him back. You know what I'm saying? I understand that he always wanted them to be back in the fold, but you know, you give somebody like that a 10-year deal. That
not just that. I mean, like, yes, Gus Bradley's only here for 1 year, bro. We better thank God that Gus Bradley was here for 3 years or just 1 year, because, bro, he got his Hobbs, Diablo, Merrick. Like, this motherfucker brought some pieces in for us. You know?
But he also brought in Ruggs and Arnett.
No, Gus Bradley didn't.
Not Gus. My fault.
We got to say this though, you guys. You got to give Gus Bradley some credit. He improved his defense with what he was working with. It's so much that a better defense hired him to be their coordinator. Like, so at the end of the day, I'm not going to shit on Gus Bradley, but Indianapolis has a nice defense.
And because of Gus Bradley, we have Rocky Sin. He doesn't really know it, but hey, man, indirectly we got to credit Gus Bradley.
Yep.
There you go. So I'm not mad about it, but yeah, the Mayock situation, I'm just happy.
I honestly do feel like he's gonna fuck up their defense, though.
Who, Gus?
Yeah,
he probably will. I mean, but now now they got Kwity Paye. They got Yannick on each side. I mean, look, they got a pass rush. They got a dominant. They were building a foundation that was aggressive, that was man on man. That, like, bro, he's coming. He's the fucking opposite. Yeah. He's conservative. You're gonna fuck up Darius Leonard. You're gonna mess up Kenny Moore in the slot. It's like, ooh. It's just like this. I know a lot of people are saying you have to give him his flowers, Mayock, because of certain. Yes, he went out and got Max Nobody else knew about Max but him. You went and got Renfro. You got a lot of these pieces that to the puzzle here now is because of him. But also, you have to know how to draft in the earlier rounds, man.
Yeah, it's unacceptable.
It's unacceptable for you to be able to do that. Like, it just makes no sense.
So this is a weird question. It is a weird question. Right now, would you rather have Isaiah Johnson on the roster or Meek Robertson? I would rather have Isaiah Johnson. I ain't gonna lie.
See, man, it's two different things, right? You're looking at Isaiah Johnson measurables, and then you're looking at a Meek as he has talent, but you don't have the measurables. You know what I'm saying?
Like saying Isaiah, it's like, man, like I really thought that Isaiah Johnson was gonna fucking thrive with Gus Bradley.
Too.
The motherfucker didn't even make the roster with Gus Bradley.
I'm thinking the next
there's
Richard Sherman, and it didn't happen.
Bro, there's two things. There's two things, right? So, do you guys think that with this system, and this is very hard for me to think like this because I respect Ron Miles to the highest level. Like, he is a great guy at what he does, right? So he's one of the most respected defensive backs coaches in the NFL, right? He was a guy that maybe would have got hired by the Denver Broncos as their defensive coordinator, right? He was getting an interview over there. Do you think that Tyree Gillespie can actually find a role?
I do.
No, I think so.
Because for me, it's kind of worrying that you have Ron Miles, who's one of the best defensive backs coaches in the league. To me, it's kind of worrying that Ron Miles was here for 1 year, and we still put out Don Levitt before him. We still put out Roderick Teamer before Gillespie, and I like Roderick Teamer a lot. I'm fucking happy that he's here on this team still. I didn't even know that he was still on this team until yesterday. But he signed a 2-year deal with us, so he's here. Oh. He's still here. He's on the roster, so I'm with it. You know, I like that. But you invest. What did we invest? A 5th-round pick for Tyree Gillespie out of Missouri.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's a little bit concerning that because we played an 18. We played in 18 games, right? Because we went to the playoffs. Mm-hmm. I don't remember him once take 5 snaps at the safety position. I don't remember that. And for a person that's so well respected in the league like Ron Miles to not put that guy out on the field, there's a problem.
Yeah. One thing about Gillespie that I've seen, and you know, I watched this tape. I watched this tape in Missouri. You know what I mean? That's kind of all we can really go off of, right?
Yeah.
He never caused any turnovers. I mean, you want to call him a playmaker because he was everywhere the ball was, he was there. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But I think with this system, like, I don't know, man. Like, I have so much faith in Patrick Graham that I want to say yes, right? I want to say yes. But then you want your best playmakers out there. And I don't know if Gillespie, there's a reason why we brought in other people. We got
Deron Harmon.
Deron Harmon. We brought him in. We talking to Honey Badger. Like Gillespie may be the odd man out. And to be honest with you, with this new regime, I'm not really mad about it. I look at it like this. And he did deal with some injuries last year as well. Facts, 44, he did. Gillespie dealt with some injuries. But look, me personally, for him never to have a turnover all those years in college, I don't know, man. In the AFC West, I don't know. I think Patrick Graham can bring the best out of him, but I think that I say that about everybody.
I like Teamer though. Like I fuck with Teamer heavy.
Yeah,
I like Teamer. He's young. I'm with it.
He got some dog in him.
Huh?
He got some dog in him. That's what I like.
And he actually showed his value on special teams too.
Yes.
Like there's some guys that go out on special teams and they do their job, but this guy is doing above and beyond. Like he's going out, he's making the tackle, he's going out and he's the first one to the ball. He's going out, I believe. Oh no, that was Tyron Johnson that punched the ball out on special teams and caused the fumble. But it's like, you know, I believe Teamer was the one that recovered it or something like that.
Roderick special teamer. Da-dum-dum.
High key.
I like that.
I like Roderick Teamer, man. So I'm with Roderick Teamer, but I really did like Tyree Gillespie a lot coming out of college. So I really don't know. I really don't know if what we have with this team will allow Tyree Gillespie to carve out a role.
We brought Levitt back too.
Yeah.
Special team, probably special team more than anything. But
he'll be a special teams ace, like
think
Michael
about
Kaiser.
that. You got Roderick still on the roster, which I didn't know at all. I mean, and then you got Levitt. You bringing all these.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah, to be honest, I don't know, man. Yeah, hey, Gillespie might be the odd man out.
Like this whole time, I was like, damn, what the fuck? Teamer didn't go to Indianapolis because we saw Brandon Faison go to Indianapolis. Yeah. And I'm looking at our roster online. And it's like, oh, this motherfucker's under contract for this season too. So I'm like, oh.
This is a good problem to have, though, because in recent history, we would have to force Gillespie out there because we didn't have enough talent or enough depth out there at safety. So if he's the odd man out, I'm good with it. Fifth year, look, he's a fifth rounder. Not every fifth rounder hits. Most of them don't. You know what I'm saying? Like it is what it is. I mean, look, I know that was your guy coming out of Missouri. You spoke highly on him a lot, and I like Gillespie too. Like we said, he was around the ball. Anytime the ball was anywhere when he played in Missouri, he was right there in on a play, and that's what you
know who that reminds me of, though. That reminds me of Abram. Like,
see,
like Abrams is around the ball all the time, but like. Yeah. There's some shit. There's like, like it's not necessarily a good thing because Abram doesn't really do great things all the time. But that's when Abram gets those picks that he got against Atlanta, right? Because he's around the ball. Isaiah Johnson fucking tips the ball up, and then he gets that pick. So I don't know. I really don't know. I really don't know when it comes to him. Yeah. I really do want Tyree Gillespie to kind of find a role, but I just don't know if I see it for him. And I don't know for how long I had Wild Turkey's fucking super up here, but shout out to you, says was good guy, was Gucci, man. Wild Turkey. But I had to say this because we got over 640 y'all in the room, man.
Out there in the building.
Please. We got some special cooking up in Vegas. So if you guys are going out to Vegas and you're making that trip to Vegas for the draft, man, we got some things cooking up. We got a flag football game on Friday.
11 a.m. And I'm thinking All-American Park, you guys. I'm thinking that's the park we're going to be, All-American Park in Las Vegas for the game, 11 a.m. that Friday.
Yep. And with that as well, if you guys can't make it to the flag football game, you can meet us here at the Ahern Hotel, 300 West Sahara Boulevard. We will be there. And the reason why I say all four of us is because all four of us will be there. With that being said, that all four of us will be there. That is true.
That the mere mention of their name inspires reverence, caution, and maybe even fear. Of course, I'm talking about the 4 Horsemen.
What's up with it?
There you go. We had to, man. We all are now in the building, man. We have all reached the building together, man. Hey. How are you doing, Wasted, man?
I'm chilling, man. What's up with it, man? That beat is so demonic, but it's so fire, bro. It's so fire.
Facts. Hey, since we got Wasted in here now, right? For those who are coming to the game, I'm gonna give y'all a sneak peek. I don't know if I did it already, but
what's fucked up is that they thought that was the outro, so hella motherfuckers dipped.
Oh, I knew it was gonna happen. They'll be back. That usually happens.
Thick frames Wasted in the building.
But look,
Graphk,
guys,
do you want me to put that up on the screen?
We got 30 jerseys, right? 30 of these. The whiskey in the front and the back, 24. And then we got, so it's gonna be the black team, and then it's going to be the white team. Shout out to Whiskey. 30 jerseys. So a bunch of people who come through can leave with one. There's not going to, if there's 100 people, everybody's not going to leave with a jersey. You know what I'm saying? But maybe we can figure out a way, man, where we can auction them off or do something for charity or something. We can figure out something with them. But a few people definitely will be leaving with some jerseys, man. You know what I mean? So shout out to y'all. Make sure y'all pull up. I'm thinking it's going to be that park that Thor. Shout out to Thor, All-American Park in Las Vegas.
I saw turf.
Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all just like this. I am not switching my jersey with none of you filthy motherfuckers. I'm just letting you know.
I'm keeping mine too.
Me too.
I'm keeping it.
No, we're all keeping ours.
Yeah. Oh no, facts. Desert Thursday and Friday. Ahern, facts. Thursday and Friday.
Ahern Hotel, most definitely.
Yo, Docs.
Yo.
Check the chat.
Oh shit.
And you know what's crazy is that I think I could put this up here, right? So, what the fuck? What happened?
Yo, who did this, yo? Who was responsible for this shit, bro?
Yo, what the fuck?
Yo, kid, who the fuck is responsible for that shit?
Hey, you know what I really want to do right now, though? I really want to put Graph's skit up on the screen, bro. Because that shit actually was funny as fuck.
That shit is funny as hell, bro.
That shit was funny as
I was going to do an extended one, but my kids kept fucking with me, so I'm just going to do something quick. Yeah, I mean,
bro, this fucking thing right here was funny as shit, dog. God damn, fucking ranch, of course.
Hey, let that ad run. We get paid for that shit.
Why y'all can't
do that shit up, bro?
Hey, there go that Oakland Wi-Fi.
Oh, I don't think I could do it.
Hey, Graphk, I'm telling you, I got dirt on you, doggy. You got one coming back to you.
That shit was
you know.
hella funny though.
What happened?
I don't know.
Let me see. I could probably.
I doubt it's still. I don't think it's there.
Yo, Andy fucking up, yo.
Do you have it muted?
Hell no, that shit not muted. But bro, this shit is fucking hilarious, dog.
Now, let me see. I think I can share my screen.
Not the bro.
Yeah. Let me see. Let me see if I could do something. Hold on.
That shit is fucking hilarious, bro.
And he really had to go with the Scully on me, you son of a bitch.
Y'all didn't realize what I did though. So I had the exact hat that Wasted has. I had the exact hat on that Andy had, the green and orange one, but I had it black and white, so you couldn't see. But I made sure that every hat was programmed to y'all.
Audio,
bruh. If you gotta explain the joke, you know what I'm saying. If you gotta explain it, losing something.
I think Waste is really mad about this shit, bro.
Nah, no. I'm just mad that I didn't think of it first.
Wait, so can you share it or no?
Yo, highlight Casper.
Can y'all see it?
Oh, I see it pop up. Hold on.
Can you see it?
How the fuck did you share that on this side? That's dope.
All right, here we go.
You got skills. Hammer,
I don't know how the fuck
certified because of your job. Somebody
it out on my channel,
and I'm a StreamYard user. For the last 6 years, I've been live streaming.
Yo, the metamorphosis of the confidentiality grounds for termination of indubitably. That means go guard the one with the thick frame.
Bro.
Go guard Graphk.
The one with the thick
frames, bro. I'd rather shit in my hands than clap. Bro. Yo, Andy, I know exactly what you're talking about, bro. Oh shit, man.
Bro, I'm just mad at guard the one with the thick frame. That's it. Yo, fuck you, yo. Word up.
Hey, I'm gonna be doing one of those every week up until the game, man. So
that's fucking hilarious.
We're gonna have some fun, man. You know,
hey man,
my brothers, man. That person that we just having fun.
32 days away, y'all. 32 days away.
32 days
till we hit Vegas. Yes, 32 days.
Damn, yo.
Shout
out my Grizzly, man.
Shout out to fucking Chico, man. That shit was fucking funny as shit.
Yeah, that shit was funny. I was actually hollering when I saw that shit.
Well, wait, you weren't here when we threw this up on the screen. But
oh shit.
It's up on the screen now. It was like a real quick thing. Let me see. I don't think I can move Trayvon Moon, but I can move this.
We see him.
I can move that. So boom, you can see it. But look, it's pretty simple, right? This one right here. I mean, Jonathan Abram probably won't be there. He probably won't be there, right?
Yeah.
You can kind of say what Matthew, maybe a Jabril Peppers, Deron Harmon, whatever, right? This is what we were really getting after was Trayvon Mullen, right? Is it Trayvon Mullen or is it Anthony Everett? Who is
Everett at this point?
Who is it?
I think it's Anthony Everett, bro, because I don't think that this new regime has as much invested in Trayvon Mullen's success as they do Anthony Everett. They actually went out and sought him out and paid him to bring him here. So I would probably venture to say that they're going to bring him and be the starter.
Yep, I agree. So do you think that? Okay, who do you think will start here? Is it Jonathan Abram? Is it Deron Harmon? Who's starting here?
Harmon's definitely starting it, bro. He's a liability in coverage. You can't have
Honey Badger.
Yeah, pretty much. Listen. I tend to believe Hondo. When Hondo puts shit out there, he doesn't just put it out there for no reason. Yeah. And what he normally does is when he's about to drop some news and he knows something, he doesn't want to lose his credibility by jumping the gun and things fall down. So he puts breadcrumbs out there.
Yeah.
He put a whole loaf of bread out there. He said it's a big move that's coming. Indubitably. And the thing is this. All the signs connect the Honey Badger. It really does, man. It makes too much sense for it not to happen. It kind of reminds me of when they said that we were going to get a big move and Devontae Adams magically happened in the middle of the week. It's the same kind of a deal. So I'm almost, and listen, to be honest with you, say for instance it is Stephon Gilmore. Am I upset? Hell no.
Nope. I want Stephon over fucking Honey Badger, man.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, we already addressed the cornerback position, man.
No, I agree. We did, but I just the way that I'm kind of putting it is pretty broad. But me personally, it's like, do I want to pay $10+ million for a safety or $10+ million for a corner? That's the way that I'm looking at it. Really,
but he's not your average safety, though. You know what I mean?
But neither is Gilmore your average corner. So
no, he's above average.
we were talking about that earlier on, but no, yeah. It's
shit! Hey, yeah, we're not going back to that.
We're not going back to that. But
what happened?
My wife said Andy was right, bro. She heard that conversation. She said, "Why are y'all over there flaming Andy about him being wrong about blah 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 blase blase?" I said, "Babe, look, don't ever say that shit out loud." You know what I mean? Like we don't. You know what I mean? Like Andy's wrong. Okay.
What player were we talking about?
We're talking about Colton Miller being a top 5 linebacker.
No, we're talking about the word elite and above average.
So
shout out to Kempo. He came through and blessed my brother. I love it.
That's dope.
Fuck, man. That's the first. That's the first. Fuck. What the?
That's the first 100 piece you got. That's what it is, man.
First of many, man. First of many.
Listen, Kempo. That shit right there was fucking elite, homie. So, and that, damn, bro. Fuck. I feel bad. Fucking damn.
I be feeling bad too, bro.
So
that's a whole hooker in Vegas, bro.
So that means Andy's buying the first round of drinks for us at the bar.
Listen, bro. I hope Kempo
not a whole hooker. I'm not drinking either. I'm not a drinker. I'm not drinking either, bro.
I'm not drinking in Vegas,
bro. Fucking
Hammer, I got your GPS. I gotta put on you.
But Kempo, dog, for real, appreciate you. He says, greetings. I was at the first Raider game at Kaiser Stadium in 1960. I'm 76-year-old disabled Vietnam combat veteran. Appreciate you for all your services, man, with PTSD. Finding the 4 Horsemen on YouTube the last month has brought brightness to my days and nights. Raider Nation for life. Love. Thank you guys for the knowledge. Raiders! Listen, man.
Raiders!
Damn, bro. Like that genuinely means a fucking lot, bro. Like
that really does, man. It makes you feel happy for doing this, man.
Yeah, like, bro. Like, wow, bro. Like that's awesome right there, man.
And to see someone like Kempo, he said 76 years old, an OG. Watch us, on the daily, bro. That means a lot, bro. You know what I mean?
Triple double OG, triple OG.
Triple OG.
Hey, Kempo, I would like if you would, I'm gonna start bringing back my mental health series here soon. If you would like to talk about your dealing with PTSD sometime, brother, come over to the channel. I'd like to have you come on and we can definitely talk about your journey, man. I would love to hear it, brother.
And again, man, appreciate your services, man. Appreciate your services, man.
Definitely.
God bless you, brother. That's amazing. I appreciate you so much, Kempo. Shout out to you, man.
Yes, sir.
And shout out to Joseph. He says, I can't imagine Honey Badger signing a deal that doesn't make him the highest paid safety in the league. Y'all think the Raiders offer that? No, I don't think the Raiders are offer that. But also, isn't Marcus Williams now the highest paid safety in the league at $16 million a year?
I think so.
Yes.
Yeah,
or wait, did Jamal Adams get bread?
Jamal Adams got broke off like 2 years ago, though.
Yeah.
Like I think
Marcus Williams just
So what is Fitzpatrick making?
Minka's getting paid too.
But 16 a year?
No, I don't think so. But somewhere in that neighborhood. I mean, listen,
because I definitely don't think that Honey's going to be making no 16.
Bro, he shouldn't. He's like, why would he? He's not the best safety in the league, and he's older. It doesn't make any sense.
But Joseph, I mean, Joseph could be bringing up a point though, bro. Because
Adams making 17.5 a year.
Oh shit.
Harrison Smith 16. And then Justin Simmons at 15.2.
See, but then that's a good question to look at then, Joseph, because I feel like Jesse Bates is the best safety in the league, and he's playing off the franchise tag right now. So
look, he's not getting more. I don't think he's getting anything more than $10 million. And
that's the franchise right now, right? For safeties, is 10.8 or 11.8.
I think with some incentives, you can get Honey Badger up to 12.
So Minka hasn't gotten paid yet. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
But
I thought he got paid when he left Miami when they traded him. I thought they'd read him up.
So
he's gonna get paid. He's gonna get paid at some point for sure.
So could we see the Honey Badger just go out and say, you know what, fuck you, let me just go get paid in Indianapolis, even though it doesn't fit me? Like, let me just go get my bread.
When does Indy usually overpay people? This is why they have money every year because
they don't overpay,
bro. What they do is they sit back, patient. No, bro, but they're patient. They wait until the second, third wave of free agency, and then they start picking their spots. Indianapolis is smart. They're a very smart ran franchise. They usually put big money on their quarterbacks, which a lot of it doesn't work. Let's be honest. That's where they kind of hurt a lot. You know what I mean? But they always have great O-lines, great D-lines. Like Indianapolis does it right. If they had a quarterback all these years, like they'd probably be multiple champions. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's just be real. But
yeah, but this is the thing. Like, if anybody had it out in the atmosphere that there was a contract on the table for him to be even the third highest paid player at his position, he would have signed it already.
Cut it out.
You know what I'm saying? He would have signed it already. So nobody's offering that kind of money. I don't think it's smart. That'll be organizational malpractice for a player that's that long in the tooth.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. You just can't do it. You can't do it.
No one's paying him $15 million. He's 30 years old. And technically, if you want to be frank about shit, like really, he's technically undersized, right? As a safety,
no, not technically, he is undersized.
I mean, so you know, I don't think you pay that kind of money to somebody that's 30 years old and undersized. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but that's why he put out that tweet that Jermaine Illuminor comments is like he feels like year in and year out the motherfucker's getting disrespected because
but that's why he's so great because he's fighting off that stigma of I'm undersized, blah blah blah. There was a reason why Isaiah Thomas, and I'm not talking about the one from the Detroit Pistons, I'm talking about the one that played for the Celtics, the Kings, why he was a dog for a few years because he wanted to get that stigma off of him is I don't care if I'm undersized, I'm a ball out. You know what I mean? And one year he's an MVP candidate, the next year he's not even around anymore. You know what I mean? So
bro, I played fucking 2K with him.
Hey, I pay him $10 million. Honey Badger, take it or leave it with a $2 million.
But that's what I wanted to ask. Wasted. Do you think that the so-called offer that was offered to Honey Badger was over or under $10 million?
I think it was at $10 million.
That's
the rumor that I heard. You know what I mean? And these guys are masters of contracts. If there's one thing that they brought over, because there's a lot of stuff that they didn't bring over from Bill Belichick, like the fact that they're willing to kind of swing big at big name free agents and stuff like that. The fact that they don't like sit back, they're more aggressive than Bill Belichick, and you're not gonna understand that. They're trying to assert themselves in the National Football League.
Bold take, you guys. I think we offered them $8 million.
Hey, you know what? That could be why the deal isn't done yet.
Yeah.
But whatever they offered him, it is right lined up with his value at this point. I can't see them offering him more. And I can't see them getting to a bidding war to anybody because if they did, he'd be on our roster already if they offered him where he, you know what I mean? Like they offered him something probably substantially less than what he was willing to take.
But you can even see what he's saying, Big Bro, on Twitter though, like how he's responding to shit and how like his
that's what I was about to say.
That he's saying, like it's like he sounds like he's underappreciated. Like he's just like the shit he's saying. It's like, okay, bet, I'm the most humble, I'm the most woo woo. It sounds as if he feels disrespected right now. You know what I mean? And that's why he hasn't chose a team. I think at some point he's gonna say, you know what, I'm gonna go with the Raiders. I'm going to prove my point to KC. I'm going to play these motherfuckers twice a year. I'm going to go there. I think it's the best chance of winning over the Colts, the Bears, the Steelers, whatever. I guess there's another team. I seen NFL rumors that they're hit or miss. They said Miami may be in the thick of things with them too. I don't know. But, I just – yeah, you know what I mean? That's a nice little duo too. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I just think – I think we'll know in the next few days what's going to happen because, look, if you continue to sit around – your shit drops more and more. Your stock drops more and more. Everybody's using the rest of their salary cap to fill holes and fill gaps. You know what I mean?
It's the game of musical chairs.
Yeah,
it's getting down to the last few chairs.
Yeah.
More of these guys on the roster. After June 1st, it's almost like the guys that get signed are guys that have to take that deal.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like he better get the money now because it ain't going to be a whole lot left around.
Oh.
But then you also got to look at it. It's like, well, who's the team with probably the most money after June 1st? Just so happens to be us. So it's like maybe he fucking thinks that he's some evil genius, which I think he would be very stupid to think that way. But it's possible. But what I feel like what Graphk said is a very good point. It's like, look, all right, you think you can replace me? I feel disrespected. I'm gonna go to the fucking rivals, bro, and I'm gonna show you what's really up. And you guys knew, all three of you guys knew when that fucking name Tyrann Mathieu was first brought up to me. I flat out said no. I didn't want him on the team, but and I'm fine with saying that. But it's like, why the fuck wouldn't I want him on the team too? It's like you're matching him up with Trayvon Mayock. It's like, okay, well, who the fuck is gonna throw on that? Like, it's ridiculous, right? But at the same time, it's like I still do stand to my point, though, that I would prefer Stephon Gilmore to come in and be a Raider over him. But, like, if that's the problem that we're dealing with right now, that's a fucking fantastic problem.
See, the only thing about that is I think that there's still a hole left in the back half of that defense if you don't get a playmaker like that. You know what I mean? Like, you need a guy that can roll around so they can play that 3-high look, and you can be stout against the pass. And I think they run that so much, man. What they say? Patrick Graham ran that 3-high safety like 23% of the time.
Yeah. So almost a quarter of the time is pretty good. It's a lot.
That's a lot, man. That's a lot.
I mean, it's not Gus Bradley 99% of the time, but it's still a lot.
What, Gus Fence post Bradley?
Yeah.
the worst, man. But yeah, man. I would love to see the Honey Badger come in because when he comes in, you know what comes with that? Turnovers. Yeah. Created turnovers. That's the one thing that's been missing from the Raiders like defense for the longest time. And we don't create turnovers. And I would love to see us start that again because that's the way you're going to have to win some of these dogfights in the AFC West is to get that timely pick. There's so many guys. Or even
the not timely pick, the off-script shit, the ones that shouldn't happen, like having a guy like Tyrann Mathieu is just like sometimes he's just a playmaker. Like something that shouldn't happen just happens.
Yeah. I mean, and when I say timely, I mean it in the context of like, yo, the game is tied or we're down by 3, and then he comes up and pulls something out of his ass. That's what we need.
Like what Mayock should have did against Washington last year. Took the pick 6 and closed out the game. Like what you're saying is if it's Tyrann Mathieu, then we close out the game.
Yeah, definitely. See, somebody said why take him? Because Tyrann Mathieu and the way the NFL treats players like used cars.
Yeah.
As soon as you drive a car off the lot, they say that the value depreciates by several thousands of dollars, right? Then if you get in an accident with that car, it depreciates. So every time a player has an injury, that's like getting in an accident. Then as they get older, the older the car gets, the less it's worth. So the NFL plays that Kelly Blue Book kind of mentality with players. You know what I mean? And at this time, this is a guy who's been on multiple different teams. It's a guy who's had multiple injuries.
He's depreciated.
He's depreciated, man, and he can't appreciate at this point, no matter how well he plays.
Yeah, he can't. That once you're at that 20, 29, it's like, damn, motherfucker, you're 50 in the NFL, bro. It's like,
yeah, man, the wrong side of 30, baby.
it is.
Oh,
it is.
Salvo, that's because I was actually doing what Ruben Rust had requested. I was counting because I have a site up now that has our current depth chart and exactly how many players we have. Right now, we have 64 players on our roster at this point in time.
Okay.
If Andy wants to go through the depth chart, we can go through the depth chart. I have our current depth chart up right now.
Where you just looked up Raiders depth chart or what?
I put in current Raiders depth chart, and you'll click on a website that says, was it ourlads.com, and it has our current roster. Even with guys that are no longer on the team, they're highlighted in red.
Bet. I'm gonna look it up right now. Did you say the website was called?
Once you put in current Raiders roster, and it'll show ourlads.com as like the second or third link on Google.
Yep.
Hey, so
yeah, shout out to little bro Hammer on the work, man.
Gotcha. Yeah, like, oh, you sleeping? No, I'm wide awake.
So on the roster, so it just doesn't have a fucking number?
Nah, though I just counted every single one that was in black, and it actually has the actual depth chart right now of like where we're currently at. It has the updated depth chart right now with the 64 players that we have.
Wow. Guys, have you guys heard anything out there about Kyle Van Noy possibly coming in? It looks like all of the linebackers that we signed, it doesn't look like that's gonna be happening.
Fuck, man.
But I haven't really heard anything about Kyle Van Noy anywhere.
That kind of hurts my feelings.
Yeah, you would think that somebody would have signed him already, right?
Think about this though, man. And much as we do like Van Noy, he's been cut twice by both teams. I get it was a salary cap move. I understand that because he's a captain, he's a leader in the locker room. But that does still speak volumes, bro, about, you know what I mean, like who he is now. He's not the same Kyle Van Noy that he once was. He can still get to, still play the run, still get to the playing coverage as well here and there. But he's not that guy he once was.
Yeah, it reeks kind of, it's giving me Richie Incognito. That's what it's giving me, man. You know what I mean? He's the kind of guy that'll come here and ball out for 4 or 5 games and get hurt, and then we'll be waiting on him like Goku.
Yeah, I mean, shit, it could be another KJ Wright situation.
I mean, KJ Wright, man, was there and he was available. He just didn't fit.
He was slow as hell, bro. He was just slow as shit.
The thing is with Van Noy is like I was always just like no, because Van Noy, I mean, I signed Wosu out on the market, right? And that was before we went out and we got Chandler Jones. But it's like you look at Van Noy, it's like shit, at 31 years old, the motherfucker can play every linebacker spot.
He used to be able to do that, because if he's getting cut, I haven't really watched any tape on Kyle Van Noy, but you don't just cut linebackers that are that versatile. I mean, if you cut him, you do it, and you do the situation that went on with the Eagles and Fletcher Cox, where they cut him and then they restructured him. They restructured his deal and they saved cap money and brought him back. I mean, so there has to be something wrong, because
Miami signed him to a 4-year deal and cut him the next offseason.
Yeah. I mean, and Docs, that is a terrific point. I have to give you credit, even though I'm sitting here and I'm thinking about ways to get you for that.
Wait.
It's coming.
Wasn't Van Noy a Brian Flores guy?
No.
Oh,
no, he was, because he went from New England.
So that makes sense why they cut him.
Miami.
Oh shit! What if he ends up in Pittsburgh? That'd be hilarious.
I would have laughed my ass off if the Steelers got Watson. I would have laughed my ass off. Like, yo, they are on some no fucks giving shit in Pittsburgh right now.
For real, yeah. But shit, you right though. Hammer, that's shit, bro. They could have played that game. You never really know.
Yep.
But I mean, if you bring Kyle Van Noy in,
he is a Brian Flores guy. You're fucking right.
Yeah.
He left New England, went to Miami. Fucking Flores shit blew up.
So I think that if he doesn't go over there in Pittsburgh, the next logical place would be here.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh has money, right? They can bring him in. But do they need a linebacker though?
Wait, can I do this?
They got
Hold
Devin
on.
Bush. They got Devin Bush. They got what's the other dude they got next to Devin Bush at the linebacker spot that filled in for Bush when he was hurt?
Oh, you got a weird ass name, huh?
I think you're thinking of Highsmith, the edge rusher.
No, not Highsmith. I forgot who the hell he was.
I mean, you could say they need a linebacker. I guess Schobert, he got cut, but they brought in Miles Jack. They brought in Miles Jack. So
they got Miles. But you are right though. Dark Raider Flores did cut him though. But remember what was going on in Miami. They wanted them to lose. They was doing all kind of weird shit behind the scenes. Who's to say?
Lane, yep.
Who's to say that that Flores wanted him gone?
So I see something in the chat, and
what is it?
Somebody was saying, on Half Breed, my brother, he was bringing up Devon Diablo. So maybe the organization believes in the young talent that we have on the roster, and they want to develop it. And I have no problem with that. I really prefer that. I don't really like teams that are filled and riddled with 80% free agents. We've already remade his roster. We've signed 23 people. We've signed 23 people, man. If you really think about it, that's a lot of people for a 54-man roster.
Yep.
Jesus Christ, man. I mean, it's almost half the roster.
Yeah.
I still think we get a linebacker in the draft as well. And then who's to say that we don't?
You got to get a linebacker in the draft, man. There's so much value with them this year.
But we'll still fill in a hole also by look, post-June, a lot of shit happens. What happens if Dante Hightower can't find a job? You can get him for the fucking vet minimum. You may bring him in because he's the familiarity. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's so many different things that can happen before the season starts. So
how much does Dante Hightower have left in the tank? I mean, who do you guys think has more left in the tank, Van Noy or Hightower?
Hightower.
Van Noy. Isn't Hightower?
Whoa, that's a fucking split right down the middle right here.
No. Hightower's 33, 34, right?
Yeah.
Hightower took a year off of football.
Van Noy
because of COVID, right?
Yeah, Van Noy just turned 31 like yesterday.
I'm going with Van Noy, bro.
I'm going with Van Noy as well.
Hightower got more left in the tank.
Bro, the thing about it is the age isn't really the determining factor. It's the tape.
Yeah. No, dude, that's true.
It's the tape. You know what I mean? We don't watch a whole lot of Patriots games. You know what I mean? So I kind of feel like I'm a little off base. I haven't really watched after the pandemic last year, the first games of the season. I was so tuned into what the Raiders had going on. And we had such cardiac games. I just really didn't watch a lot of other teams last season. I've kind of lost my touch.
I don't think any of us did. But I mean,
they had a bunch of old guys over there. Hightower, Van Noy. They had Collins,
Jamie Collins.
Yeah, like they had Jamie over there. Damn, bro, they had a old ass linebacker room.
Yeah, they did.
Shit.
And I mean, there's a lot of guys that could be post-June pickups. Like a lot of good veterans. Like a lot of really good
Jamie
veterans.
Collins. You imagine having him as a third rusher?
Oh shit! I mean, hey,
I'd be ecstatic.
He was okay in Detroit. I mean, he's getting up there in age as well, though. But this is the thing. Yeah, post-June. It was funny. I was gonna do a video tomorrow, right? Coffee and Convo, where I wanted to break down potential June cuts, like post-June cuts.
Yeah.
Like, bro, there's too many motherfuckers. Like, it doesn't even make any sense. Like, I didn't even know where to start. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, pretty much the video could have just went for 5-6 hours long. We just break down.
Wait. Is Quan Alexander a free agent?
Yes.
What the fuck?
Bro, Quan is always hurt, though.
Yeah, Quan has probably played a grand total of 8 games in the last 2 seasons.
Yes, bro. He's always hurt. Don't get me wrong. He would have been a superstar in this league if he wouldn't have continued to just injury after injury, man. It kind of reminds me of Ruben. You know what I'm saying? Alabama. Yeah, Reuben Foster. Like those guys could have been. Ruben had all kind of shit going on with him. You know what I'm saying? But
he was dinged up coming out of Alabama, though, Reuben Foster.
Yeah, but he was in trouble and all kind of other shit too. But Quan Alexander, man, I remember the Niners paid him a bunch of money because they thought he was gonna be that next guy. And then he went to New Orleans, I believe, and he just couldn't stay healthy, bro. Couldn't stay healthy for shit.
So I gotta say this. I gotta say this. In our nickel, I feel like the starting linebackers in our nickel is gonna be Diablo and Jayon Brown. That's what I think that Perryman is off the field. But when we are in our base 3-4, I think that Jayon Brown and Perryman are your 2 inside linebackers, and then you bump out Diablo to the side, to an outside linebacker spot. I think that you do that. You have them opposite side of Chandler Jones. which is like, you know.
I mean that listen, you
do
talk
you
about
see,
constant pressure.
Yeah.
Because Chandler Jones doesn't need much. I'm sorry, Hammer.
You see this depth chart right now and where they have some of these guys?
What do you mean?
Like
I'm
Diablo.
not. Hold on. My bad.
I still want to see Kuntz this year, man.
Me too.
I think you're gonna see Kuntz, bro.
I think so too. I think he's gonna get molded into Chandler Jones's role. I think that he's gonna be that stand-up rusher that can occasionally, once in a while, drop into coverage.
Yeah, I could definitely see that.
Look, we have depth at the inside D line, man. A lot of these young fellas that they're bringing in are gonna be lively. They're gonna be energetic bodies in the middle that's gonna be able to, fill gaps. You know what I mean? Because we had a lot of guys that shot gaps, but we didn't have any guys that filled gaps. You're gonna need that with Chandler Jones. You're gonna need that with Max Crosby, and I don't think that Max Crosby is gonna be able to be held the same way.
But you know who I think that out of all of our guys that who actually doesn't fill gaps is Vernon Butler.
Yeah, Vernon Butler is like a 3. He's a 3 technique. He's a big 3 technique. He's a good
on our
tackler.
defensive tackle roster. I don't even think I would play Andrew Billings before I play Vernon Butler, bro.
I would play them both. I mean, look.
Hey, Billings, man, I'm trying to tell you, man. I watched that boy at Baylor, man.
Yeah, him and Sean Oakman together.
He
was the more talented player.
Yeah, like what Billings went in the 4th or 5th round or 6th, right?
Yeah.
So it was like
there was a lot, but see, bro, you got to realize that was the Art Browse era at down there at Baylor. They had a lot of scandal and shit going on down there. Like I think that kind of marred some of the players, and then you had the rape allegations against Sean Oakman. He kind of fell out of the draft, and I know that had nothing to do with Billings, but I think that did have something to do with his evaluation.
Fucking Hammer's just big chilling behind the super chat.
Wait, what'd I do?
Nah, it was just covering your face. Shout out to Paul. He says, "Who do we trade to move up into the second round? Clear Abram. Neither of those two guys are going to get you into the second round.
No, and the only thing they're going to get you is a half-eaten sandwich.
That too, but Klee at the same time, you're going to have to pay half of his contract if you trade him. We're not going to do that shit.
I'm the only player on this roster. I'm telling you, if you package up that third and move into the second, it's going to be Josh Jacobs that you could potentially get back in the second.
What about Merring?
No, that ain't happening.
What the fuck, Merring?
No, not Merring. Mullen.
Mullen.
Oh my
God. We talked about him. We said that earlier too, bro. But I just don't know. He hasn't.
There are a lot of defensive back needy teams. Like I could see the New York Jets allowing us to move back into the second. I mean, they need some DBs, man. And if you look at the kind of defense that they run with your boy Robert Saleh, I think he would fit right in.
No, hell no.
So what do they have like an early second, right? Because they have 4 of the first 40 picks.
run a lot of man?
No, he runs zone.
Wait a minute.
That wide 9, he's
I'm tweaking.
No. Saleh runs all fucking zone. That's why
I'm tweaking. Andy, sorry.
Hey, you guys see that KC reached out about Bradbury too, right?
No, I didn't. Listen, Bradbury, his price is a little too steep for me, man. I'm cool on him. I'm cool on him, man.
Unless he gets cut, I'm not even looking at Bradbury.
Yeah, I thought he was definitely going to get cut. That's the only reason why I brought it up.
Like, are they really going to pay that man 20?
No.
Okay, so do you think Bradbury is a post-June?
Shit, Bradbury better get cut next week if somebody's not willing to give up any draft capital for him. That's a lot of money to tie up in your cap, bro.
Bro, ain't nobody paying that though. What do the Giants expect to get? A 7th? Like what do you expect? Like,
bro, they're trying to dig themselves out from the worst general manager in football. Like he really is. Like, and see, it's funny when we talk about the Mayock era. You got to look at something. And I watched that interview when Mike Mayock broke his silence on Rich Eisen.
We talked. Yeah, we want to hear your input. We talked about that shit.
Listen, man, I think that he got a raw deal. I really do, man. Look, it was the right move, but I'm just saying as far as his image goes, I think Mike Mayock got marred with Gruden's madness. Had he had a clean slate and really had autonomy over this roster, I think this roster would be a lot more competitive.
We should have him as the assistant to the assistant janitor and bring him in.
No, he shouldn't be. Listen, I never thought he should have been a GM, but I think that he did. For him being green, he did a good job being green. He did a good job evaluating talent, and you can see his imprint all over this roster. He's made some really bad situations. I think where his I think where his inexperience bit us was the way he structured contracts. He had no idea how to do that. I think like with his talent evaluation, because you could tell, and I've heard stories on The Athletic about the way Gruden was and how he didn't listen to the scouting department and things of that nature, and how he would want to pick the players just, because he had a hunch. You can tell the players that were picked like that, and you could tell the ones that weren't.
Yeah.
There were a lot of these players that is no way a John Gruden would even know anything about if he's not scouting all the time. And of course he's not scouting.
Bro,
you know what I mean?
This dude just commented, my bad, my brother. I have to read this out loud because sometimes he's just like, you gotta be fucking kidding me, bro. I know some of this shit y'all see in your comment section is like,
I'm already knowing this shit gonna be funny.
Bro, this dude said, what the fuck do you mean, bro? Mayock is trash as fuck. He drops every pick and caused Casey Hayward to drop a pick. Harmon needs to play with Matthew. Play Abram at corner with Hobbs and Trayvon Mullen.
You know what you need to do?
Stop smoking crack.
You need to stop acting like you understand what football is. You need to go pick up another hobby, brother. What I want you to do is I want you to start watching
corner did it,
professional
bro.
wrestling.
I can't even drink this right now.
I want you to go watch fucking women's tennis. I want you to go play motherfucking tiddlywinks, and I don't even know what the fuck tiddlywinks is. But what you should never do is fucking comment or watch football again in your natural life, motherfucker. No, don't ever watch it again.
It was the what the fuck do you mean, bro, for me.
Yes.
he was coming at you super tough, and then it was like, that's the shit that comes out your mouth, man. Like, come on.
Sit the fuck
He's
down.
Like, yo, the fuck you mean? Joe Montana is the greatest linebacker of all time. What? I mean, Joe Montana.
No, but I mean, you're right. He probably would have said Joe Montana.
Yeah. Hey, Daniel Kim, I like that. Future show thought. Raiders starting O and starting D versus the rest of the AFC West. What do you think? After the draft, let's do that because there's gonna be some starters. There's gonna be some starters on each team that still ain't here yet. You know what I mean? So, but I like that idea, brother. I definitely do.
But shout out to Ruben Russ. He says we need to look at true mics for depth behind Perryman. Can't bet on Perryman to be healthy a full year again. Brown and Diablo are both great cover guys. I agree. But that's why I was so in on some guys in the draft. I think that right now, if you want a guy that could be a true mic behind Perryman, I think Beavers, right? Beavers got that frame. He could do that. He could fill.
What kind of frame? What kind of frame you got?
I don't know.
Andy, that's on you, bro. You the one that brought his frame up.
Nah, I'm not talking about Neil Farrell. I'm not talking about Neil Farrell right here.
Hey, every time we go live now, I'm just gonna bring this up, right? I don't even have a picture in this shit, bro. I'm just gonna go like this.
It is a thick frame right there.
I'm gonna go like this every time, bro.
Yeah, that's tough, yo. Love, hugs, and cheer for the Raiders. That's dope.
I bought this shit and never put a picture in that motherfucker, bro.
He said, RT said, bro, what the fuck did he say? I vote to kick him out. Shout out to Jay Castro. He says, no way Mayock makes Ziegler moves. I agree. He tried to make these moves, right? He tried to make those power moves by picking up Trent. He tried to make these power moves by picking up Antonio Brown. It just didn't fucking work. And
hey, Hammer, like, you don't got the Ultimate Warrior Raider pants though, bro.
Nah, I definitely don't, bro.
My bad.
You got the Zubaz looking like you're going to the Jersey Shore circa 1988.
Hell yeah, bro, the motherfucking Zubaz.
Like, bro.
I miss my fist pumping days on the shore, man.
You used to fist pump. Come on, Hammer. Yo,
I did the fist pump.
Hammer, what's wrong?
This is the frame that you were talking about.
Yeah, bro. Andy, that's what I'm trying to tell you, bro. Listen, this is the positives of Neil Farrell. Like he's got a thick frame.
That's never gonna get old.
That's the frame that we're talking about, man.
Look, bro,
that's the frame that we were talking about.
That shit ain't
above average, Andy.
He said above average. I'm dead.
Above average, Andy.
Hey, that's for your next skit, bro. That's for your next one.
Hey, oh shit! Yep, you just gave me an idea, bro. The next one about to be lit. The next one gonna be lit.
God damn it!
You gave me an idea on Andy, bro.
No, I'm just saying, bro. Listen, yo, listen. I need to say something to the other three horsemen. We need to put our heads together because Docs don't have a thing and it's pissing me off. That's why I'm so mad. I'm trying to think of what his fucking thing is. And I can't, like, Hammer has a thing, Andy has a thing. I can't think of what his thing is, bro. I can't fucking think of it.
There have been times I'm not even
some pause shit.
There have been times where I've walked around the house and I've done Dox's intro. Like when he does his little short videos and shit.
The yo,
yeah,
that's not funny though, bro. That's not fucking funny.
I have walked around the house doing that shit myself, bro. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Listen. I can imitate Doc. I can imitate anybody. Y'all know that, but it's not funny.
Oh, it's booty hole.
He didn't even say that though, bro.
That's Stu.
That's true.
That's Stu, bro.
That's the Stu vehicle.
This fucking dude is Teflon, bro. This shit is annoying, bro. It's like you motherfucker.
I'm trying now. There's some shit for sure.
I gotta go back and watch.
What is it? Dixon Dynamite? There you go.
What?
I said he's smoking dick and dynamite,
bro. Listen. This is look to talk that shit. I get it. But you can't just.
We need something. We need something that we could throw his way though, like.
Yeah, bro. Because like this, is the thing.
Prez, you in here? Get to work.
It's like, bam, this fucking guy. I'm like, God damn it.
There you go. Get Prez to get to work. He'll find something.
I was like,
hey, you guys forget that your brother got 2 nose rings? Y'all better attack that shit.
Bro, I actually can't even see that shit.
Now boogers.
Reminded me.
Now boogers. It's a nose ring.
And it's not funny now because I forgot about it. God damn it.
Nah, nose rings don't matter. They don't matter, in this day and age, don't matter.
No, it's just funny when he's in here and he's like, it's not a booger, it's a nose ring.
Yeah, facts. Oh shit, Prezi. He said, "Who need me?" Hey, chill out, bro. Neff, chill out.
I got it. Hey, Prez, I'm gonna hit you, bro.
Hey, Neff, chill out, bro. Chill out, bro. Nah, you know what I mean? Chill out.
No,
the
banana. What the fuck was y'all doing with a banana?
Wait, what?
I don't know that, bro.
Oh, Joey boy, I know what that is. That was one of them drunk nights. When I left, I said, "All right, y'all." I said, "Spider."
Oh yeah, that shit was funny.
I said, "Spider Y2. I'm about to go stick my banana in my wife, y'all. I'm out."
I got something.
Oh, you motherfucker! Hey,
I got something.
Yo, somebody gotta rewind that shit. This motherfucker wasted space. Looked like he saw 3 fucking ghosts having sex in front of him or some shit, bro. This motherfucker right now, bro. His fucking face was hilarious.
Your bunk beds are definitely getting action in this next video. Even if they're dead, they're alive to me.
Andy, you know what's crazy?
Andy, what that dude said on Twitter to you was fucking comedy, and you know it. When you talking about faces, bro. He said Andy's face looked like he discovered an 8-year-old discovered his first boner.
Bro,
this is what I said. It's like, how the fuck would you know what an 8-year-old? Like, that's kind of creepy, bro.
It's not really creepy because maybe when he was 8 years old, he remembers what his face looked like when he discovered his first boner.
Wait. I think, look, see, the bunk beds aren't fully dead. Check.
Oh shit! The bunk beds live.
Oh, they still
bunk beds live, baby.
Oh, they
still out there, boy.
Oh, it's over, bro.
Yo, the bunk beds live.
Oh, and my son's got a bunk bed. Oh, I got Andy's whole situation already lined up. It's over, bro.
Andy, yo, you a big motherfucker to be sleeping on some bunk beds, bro.
Hey, I was on the bottom, bro.
It's a big motherfucker to be sleeping on some bunk
that
beds.
Shit like it mattered.
Yeah, I know, bro.
Listen, bro.
You had a whole bed wrapped around your big ass, man.
Hey, man. Look, the bunk beds.
That's why Andy came ready to Vegas. You ready for a regular bed?
See, but look, this is why, because I knew that shit was just so fucking like it was just like monumental, bro. I had to take the background of my room before I moved it out. I had to.
Bro, that shit was comedy, bro.
Oh,
Andy and Stu in the bunk beds. That'd be dope, yo.
What?
LB said Andy is a bottom.
That's funny as hell. They said Andy and Stu in the bunk heads.
Hey, shout out to Castro. What do y'all think about that? Bringing back Wachowski on the cheap?
Nope.
No. Why?
Kick all the rocks in the world.
Kaiser just got signed. Well, we signed Kaiser.
Yeah, Kaiser
got signed
ace,
to Philly.
though.
I'm thinking you're thinking about Kazir White.
No, I'm talking about Micah Kaiser.
We just signed Micah Kaiser.
Yeah.
Yeah, Micah Kaiser is a special teams ace.
Yeah, when healthy, he's out. He's a beast out there.
Shadow said those jokes are above average.
yo, Raphael said pause, double pause. You meatloaf head motherfucker, man.
You meatloaf head motherfucker. Oh my
fuck out of here, man.
Hey, what next week? Where's the show at? Is it at Wasted Spot?
We did Hammer when now we're on me. I mean, shit, it's between y'all two.
You want to rock, paper, scissors for that?
No, it's Wasted. Wasted got it. Wasted got it. Pause.
I bet you wasted. I was just gonna say I bet you wasted 2 scissors, bro. That's crazy.
No, next week it's that Wasted shit. It's gonna be Wasted.
Hey, I mean, shit. We didn't talk about fucking everything humanly possible to talk about what's going on.
Yeah, man.
It ended up being the complete opposite. It became 70%, actually like 90% football and 10% bullshit.
I know. What the fuck happened? You guys were supposed to be in here clowning. I thought I was going to come in here and y'all was going to have a joke on me or something like that.
We did.
Ron Harper won the toss. Yo, fuck you, Prez. Prez, when you going to take your Halloween mask off, bro?
Yo, leave Prince alone.
Shout out to Robert Valdez.
Thank everybody for my birthday.
They say Don't Fix was not broken, but with the Aver being a good slot, should we consider Hobbs on the outside? He played there at Illinois. No. And Aver's best film in the NFL is not in the slot.
Hey, Prez, he's stupid.
Aver is not a slot corner.
Hey, my bad, bro. My bad. Hey, Hammer hit up Neff, right? He said, we need some good shit for a skit on Docs, right? This motherfucking Prez said, so shave my head bald. Got you.
Listen,
shit. This motherfucker's stupid, bro.
Man, Prez funny as hell, yo.
This
hey,
is
shout out to A too, bro. My bad, bro. Hey, he hit me up in the chat. He said Aisha Curry over Sierra, right? And I was like, this motherfucker.
No, he tweaking.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. He said this picture.
Nah, I'm taking Aisha. She a real one.
Aisha look nice, bro.
Yeah, you know what the thing about she's wholesome as a motherfucker though, bro.
Yeah, that's
I know, but see, that's the thing.
She's wholesome and wholesome.
So she's probably not wholesome. You feel me? And not for nothing. When I think about Sierra's history, she been ran through by a lot of rappers, bro.
50, Bow Wow, the whole shit, bang bang.
Yo, listen, Future.
Marvin said I used to belong to the streets.
Nah, bro. Sierra definitely belonged to the streets, yo. Sierra definitely belonged to the streets. I'm Gucci on her. I forgot anybody that Future fuck. I'm cool. He got kids like Books of Spades. That motherfucker got like 8 books.
This motherfucker said Aisha more wifeable.
Okay, we not talking about wifeable, bro. Like y'all tweeted.
If that was the word, though, I mean, yeah, it's facts.
Press said Hammer would say that to get Curry on the show, so both of them fight over. That's a fact.
Steph Curry will whoop your monkey ass. You know.
Right.
Steph Curry will beat. Listen,
little
let me tell you something about
Steph Curry.
Bro, you know what's funny? You think that Steph Curry is little, don't you? Because I've seen him in person. He's taller than me.
I have too. That motherfucker's he's tall, but I don't think he got one punch in this fucking arsenal, bro.
You don't realize how strong them NBA dudes
Anybody
are,
that went to Davidson and then became the best shooter of all time, that motherfucker got hands, bro.
Listen, he gonna go ace deuce on Hammer. He gonna hit you 3 times to untie your shoe and hit you again.
Bro, everything, bro. Real shit. That shit.
Any in shape.
Yo, Steph, if you watching, can I just have a night with Aisha? What's good?
Oh, y'all wilding now, bro.
Hey, trying to get us canceled, bro.
Look.
Yo, listen, you don't understand, man. You got NBA players that come on these shows, bro. Chill, man. You fucking it up. You fucking up the church's money, Hammer.
Yo,
man.
She's wholesome.
You're horny. Yo, Hammer, you are a little horny.
Hey, I love it. I knew Andy was gonna do something to get it right back.
I didn't say, hey, let me beat the hell.
On the way out, we gonna do one of these?
We got to, man.
Why not, yo?
Right, let's do one.
Why don't we do a mock draft with women?
Because Andy don't know any of the women we talking about.
I know, Andy, what's up with you, bro?
I know who she is, bro.
And Andy, are you actually Amish and you've been detached from technology and society?
Press said he just clipped that and sent that to Curry. Great.
Shout out to the Amish, but I don't even really know what they fucking are. So, you know. Shout out to Jay Castro, man. He says, can each make one bold prediction until the draft? Sure. Denzel Perryman gets traded. That's mine.
Here we go.
Hey, Andy didn't even know who Sierra was, bro.
I didn't until this motherfucker started sending her pictures in the group chat.
You know nothing about them goodies, bro. Do you know who SZA is?
Bro, you know who I know who you know, listen, man.
I don't know who the fuck that is. Going, bro. Get the fuck out of here, bro. You tripping.
I don't know who the fuck that is. Shout out to Mike, man. He says Hammer looked like Breaks. Uncle Andy looked like a goat farmer. Wasted looked like DJ Hayden, and Docs looked like he bets on horse racing. What the fuck? He bets on horse racing. Hey, a lot of bread in horse racing, bro.
Bro, he don't look nothing like DJ Hayden. Hawk, you better than that, man. You better than that, bro. I've seen you come with some body shit. Like, that wasn't it, bro.
That wasn't it? Hey, are we taking this trade or no?
They said Andy needs to shave that beautiful beard.
Listen, I'll do it. Fuck it.
He said Sierra got camel knees.
She probably got.
Yeah, I knew where you were going right now, buddy. I knew where you were going.
I'm about to stop.
Hey, take that. 99 and 118 for 86 and 165.
Right.
That's part of our back-to-back, though.
Oh, just like P. Diddy. Take that.
Oh, yeah.
Nope. You said. Listen, man. While we still got over 560 of y'all, man. Come on. We got to subscribe to everybody in here, man. We got to subscribe to everybody in here. Who's taking 99? I ain't taking 99.
Shit.
Hammer's taking 99.
Okay, go ahead.
Hammer, come on, bro. Eric Salazar.
David Bell.
Beard is weird.
Taking a receiver?
I'm taking a receiver. David Bell.
Oh, my God.
Hammer the bus machine.
God, this motherfucker said
Hammer is fucking Mike. Yo, it's Mikey Gruden.
I like that though. Bro, I like that, bro.
118. This you wasted.
He gave it to wasted because he know I was going with Bailey Zapp.
Come on, that's some straight bullshit, man. All right, yo, go to linebacker, bro. Let me see what's at linebacker, bro.
I think he's gonna say James Cook.
Oh, Cook is there?
Yeah.
Ooh, Leo Chanel's still there, bro.
Yeah, I won't Cook as
you
my
can get a good linebacker later.
Yo, shit, we got all running backs. Damn, yo, we got a safety.
Well, we got a
Honey Badger.
Ooh.
Let me get my boy, man.
Nick Cross?
My boy Nicholas Cross.
I'm with it. Oh shit.
Yep. Give me all that.
He said, ooh.
I'll take that immediately.
Ziegler would too.
Yep. That's why I was shit. Hey.
The big Zeekster, baby.
We picked up a couple extra picks.
To fill in the ones we traded off.
You're strong.
Nah, I'm not gonna do it. Give me Leo Chanel. I'm gonna play this smart. Don't get me wrong. My heart says Pierre. My mind says Leo Chanel. I gotta be smart.
Oh shit, we're already right here. Okay, bet. Well.
Oh shit, Pierre's still there.
Well, it was only 4 picks.
Go get somebody hella weak and keep this shit moving, bro.
Damn, why you gotta be weak?
Okay. I'm not.
Gotta be weak, Graphk.
I know. Oh shit, Max Mitchell's still on the board too. Donovan West.
That's what I was looking at.
So, hey, who do we got right now?
We got a whole lot of nothing.
We got a linebacker, we got a safety, and we got a receiver, right? Shit. Oh, Kellen Deesh is there.
I'm gonna go with Max. You know, we gotta switch it up.
Max Mitchell.
We gotta switch it. Nah.
Ooh, nope. Oh, hold on. Yeah, bro.
No, that's next year.
Yeah, they get our next year.
You right?
Fuck that.
Take it.
There you go. Where we going? Where we going, Hammer?
Hammer walked off. Oh, there you go.
No, I'm right here. Like, I'm blocked.
You're doing all the coke in the world over there.
Oh.
Hammer fucking with that booger sugar.
That's Vegas. Vegas.
Said, oh shit, he's right there.
D'Angelo Malone's there.
Go PS Strong.
Let's go. Shout out to Hammer, man. See, man, that's what brothers do.
Hammer's
man.
a follower.
You know what I mean? No, that's what brothers do, man.
No, I got followers.
Oh, Hammer. He said, I'd rather shit in my hands than clap.
Oh, damn. Jermaine Waller just went off the board.
It's okay. That motherfucker ran a 5.7.
Bro, we got no O-line yet.
Hey,
right? We got Max Mitchell. Max Mitchell.
Kill glasses there. Get a little
okay, listen, we're gonna get some more. Hold on. Let me get. Wait, hold on.
Justin Schaefer's still there out of Georgia.
You know what? We need a young corner, man. Josh Joby. Let me get Josh Joby, bro.
Oh, Dylan Parham, bro. Dylan Parham.
Oh, no.
He's
Dylan Parham
still on the board? What the fuck?
I didn't think he was still on the board. Yeah, we need Dylan Parham. Like, our life depended on it.
Yo, that's crazy.
Parhima.
Stuber's ass from Michigan.
All right, this is you, Graph.
I like him too. Damn, bro.
Oh, Bubba Bowden, easy work.
Nah, we got a safety already.
Who did we get? Oh, we did get Nick Cross. You right?
That's why I didn't get him.
Kanai Mauga.
Go back to
corner.
Oh, shit. Yeah, we didn't even get any corners.
Dave Blackwell.
Bo Melton, Rutgers. With that.
Go all overall.
Bubba Bowden's the best available. Bo Melton's there. Is Velus Jones Jr. here?
Man, everybody always take him, bro. Everybody always takes that guy. We gotta go do something.
We already got David Bell. Do you want to get another receiver?
DeMarco.
Grab DeMarco.
Where you at?
I don't care if I keep grabbing him and everyone, bro. I'm
DeMarco.
Pause. Yeah, hella pause. Oh shit, Noah Ellis. Hold on. We didn't get a defensive tackle. Boom, my God. DeMarco. Hey, we already got a linebacker. Go down to go to defensive tackle, bro. Boom, right there. Noah Ellis. Got him. Yep.
Shout out to Marvin Lewis, man. He says, "Are you guys able to trade current players in order to try and move up to the first or second?" No.
Nuh-uh.
Nah, this ain't Madden, bro.
You can't do it. Yeah, can't do it on these, my brother.
Oh, it's my turn?
Dope. Yeah, it's on you.
Okay, time to save the draft since Wasted fucked it up.
Here we go.
Why did I fuck the draft? I took Nick Cross.
Because DeMarco Jackson's right here. You feel me? So
why
we still got him.
He's coming for me, bro.
Listen, man. It's just thick frames and it's just easier to come at you, man.
You think so, bro? I don't know, man. You got a meeting of spiders on your face. You gotta come at me and shit.
Hey, this draft is crazy.
This draft is fire.
David Bell.
Damn, bro. We didn't pick until the fucking 99th pick.
Bro, think about it.
It doesn't give us a grade.
You got a guy right there that could be a potential number one at some point with David Bell at wide receiver. He can be a number two from the jump. You got Nick Cross at safety, fire. Leo Chanel, Max Mitchell, Pierre Strong. Bro, this is a perfect draft, actually. That's a perfect to me.
How many picks is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 picks.
That might be my favorite draft that we've done because we picked up a bunch of assets.
Facts.
I like that, bro.
Patrick Starr's mad. Why you mad at me for? I guess the Squidward thing. Robert Cisneros, yo. You like a Cholo patrolman.
He's stupid, bro.
Oh my God. But look, y'all, shit. Damn, we've been on here for 2 hours 15.
Hell yeah.
God damn.
Well, I appreciate y'all holding it down.
Yeah,
we gotta say before we head out, man. We got to. If you guys are making the trip over there to Vegas, man.
Yes.
Come slide. Come fuck with us, man. Come fuck with us. Come to the Ahern Hotel. We're there live for the draft, man. Live for the draft. So
Thursday, Friday, and potentially Saturday as well. Ahern Hotel, 300 West Sahara Boulevard. We're gonna be there. Woodson Whiskey is gonna be there. We'll potentially have some special guests coming through as well, you guys.
How do you say this? Y'all say Sahara or Sahara?
Sahara. That's
Sahara.
what it is. Yeah, Sahara. I believe.
SpongeBob.
You can't go wrong, though. Tomato type.
But also
Patrick,
the flag
bro.
football game Friday, 11 in the morning, man.
Yep. All what is it? I think it was all American.
You will get to see Hammer live get fucking torched. No, I'm playing.
What, by you?
Nah, by somebody. Probably.
I was about to say.
I torch Hammer though. It's okay. I do it.
I like this park right here, bro. Like,
you gonna light him on fire?
Crazy. I actually think I'd beat Hammer in a race. We got to do it.
What you gonna do? Set him on fire?
Nah, I'm gonna just run.
Okay.
Yeah, I like this. It's a nice park. I think we have to do that.
That's turf.
Oh shit, whatever it is, bro. All American park. American park.
But all you guys, man, be there. And on your way out, man, hit that subscribe button to everybody's channel in here, man, for pulling up. 4 Horsemen. The next one is where? Wasted? Wasted is at Wasted's house?
Channel next week.
Is it?
Bingo.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bingo.
Okay,
Bingo. That's what it will be.
that's what it is.
But
That's what it's going
you
to be.
guys, it's become a tradition on the way out.
That the mere mention of their name inspires reverence, caution, and maybe even fear. Of course, I'm talking about the 4 Horsemen.